I thought you nailed it, though, to be honest.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good at voice impressions.
Yeah?
I think so.
Self-proclaimed or what?
Yeah, my mom tells me I'm pretty good, dude. So, you know.
She also says I'm the handsomest of all the boys.
Well,
So
so sorry.
Says William.
My mom said so.
my mom
My mom said so.
will kill your mom in a fight. All right. Well, I want to do the introduction, but Nick isn't ready.
Yeah, what is that?
Nick, get your shit together, please.
This is exactly what happened last time. we didn't get any better.
I think I got it now.
Stop being so giant and messing everything
We're
up.
supposed to be getting better week after week, and we've fallen into the same.
We're like
issue
slowly
week
getting worse
after
at
week.
this.
We haven't learned
We got the
from our
recording
mistakes quite
down,
yet.
the setup.
Oh, here we go. Let's go.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome, everybody. We're back with the D2 podcast. We're not the D3 anymore. That's going to lead me into our shout out to Fuad and Hostile and RBP. You guys featured us on there. That's amazing. Thank you for the support. And then Fuad, thanks for the advice. So we're actually going to be going with just dumbbells and doobies.
Yeah.
Not dumbbells,
We're
dorks,
not
and doobies.
dorks.
Because we're not. Tell them, Zach. What are we not?
We're not dorks.
Zach's telling
We are not dorks.
Zach's telling us his affirmations every night. I'm not a dork.
Just looking in the mirror. I'm not a dork.
Just,
Mama, tell me you're not a dork.
just like we were just talking about, we're not dorks.
Yeah, exactly.
After
We're
Fuad
better than
said-
that.
Maybe.
after Fuad
My mom
said-
said I'm not a dork, so I'm not a dork.
After Fuad said we are not dorks, I was like, it's game over. We're not dorks anymore.
Facts.
We're
Yeah.
grown ass men.
he said just my 2 cents. A suggestion, you don't have to take it. I go, Roger, sir, it's gone. I was like, whatever it
We
takes.
implemented it like that.
Yeah, your 2 cents means more than God's word to us. We're gonna get a sign of him. We're just gonna pray to it before every episode.
Face the
Just
east.
the podcast
or whatever
king.
the hell it is.
Yeah. But anyways, so around the table, I got Lance Hefner, Nick Justice, and Zach B, and then myself, Zach Devo. How was the last 7 days? We just had a huge show for a client. Lance, you want to just touch on how yesterday
Cover
went?
that.
Yeah, for sure. So, I thought we did really well. I thought we peaked really, really well. I posted a video of it on my Instagram of him like probably 30, 40 seconds before he said he like ran on stage. But we got a first in novice and we got a second overall in classic. So I'm very, very happy with the outcome.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Great placings for a
He-
first show.
Great placings for a first show.
Absolutely.
He was shredded.
Yeah,
Very
definitely.
good.
Super
Yeah.
shredded.
Oh, definitely.
The peak I thought went really well. Nick threw me a little tip to, keep in mind to utilize coffee the day of as like a diuretic. And like when we did, we gave him a little 6-ouncer in the morning there. He sent photos back like a half hour later. And I was like, oh shit.
What do you
so
wake up at in the morning?
He, after the 2 days of a refeed, he woke up a total of like 1.2 pounds heavier.
Yeah.
What was his weight?
174.2, I believe, the morning of.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all.
No.
The coffee and sodium definitely
Huge.
tightened the
Helped a
fuck
ton,
up.
yeah.
Huge.
Coffee, sodium, and then we gave him little carbs with peanut butter on it.
Yeah.
When he texted me what he ate, and then like an hour later, he got the photos.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, dude, that
Oh, yeah,
coffee does
definitely.
wonders in that sodium.
Did you have to feed him pretty hard or not really? Did he wake up a little flat?
I mean, we gave him one meal, so we kind of came in on the second day around like the 450, 475 gram mark.
Oh, nice.
And then we actually ended up spilling over to 500 just because we were like, well, I was talking to Nick a little bit and we were just like, well, the fullness is getting there. And a part of me kind of freaked out because like I didn't want, I wanted to keep that look.
Yeah.
And after he got the tanner on, I was just like, fucking dude, like I hope he tightens
You
up
got
the
you
morning
got
up.
you got nervous, bro.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Like, panic mode a little bit, but in my head.
That's
But I was
fine.
like, you know what? Like I told Devo too, like I was talking to him, I was like, you know what? It worked last week. You can't, like, it's going to work this week. Just
Dude,
trust it. Just trust it.
That nervousness never leaves.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you invest so much shit into your athlete, so much time, so much effort, so much focus.
Yeah.
And they've done the same to you in their own prep. That's like, bro, I don't want to mess this up. I don't want to mess it up. Because you're just
No.
like, because like at this point, just like, dude, the simplest things: coffee, sodium, some carbs, and some fat.
Yeah.
Okay. Changed how he looked in a very quick amount of time.
Very
You
quick
know
time
what
frame.
I'm talking about. We all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, so like that's how hypersensitive the body is.
Yeah.
And that's why we fucking love it.
Yeah.
It's because like you can manipulate how that person looks if they're truly ready for the stage and they're truly fucking peeled.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, dude, You did good though. You were like,
Dude, I had a fucking
you kept
blast.
chill. You kept chill, and then, dude, I was like, dude, don't be afraid of water. Don't be afraid of food.
Yeah.
You killed it.
The
Dude,
mini
I had a
panic
blast.
attacks are hilarious, though.
Dude, I
Like,
know. Dude.
You're like, we're going to spill them over, and the minute he starts spilling, you're like, oh, no.
Dude, yeah. me and
Yeah, dude.
me and Nationals were yelling, like, oh god, fuck.
Yeah,
I
here
was
it
so
comes.
stressed.
You're like,
Dude,
can we bring
yeah.
them back? That's all we got. That's all we got to do. Bring them back.
Oh, fucking D-ball now. God
Yeah.
damn it.
Dude, but like I'll say though, that was like after it all like finished and everything, I was like, I had an absolute riot doing
Yeah.
that. I was like, that would be so fucking fun, like to be at like the top level just doing that all the time. I can see why that would be stressful as fuck.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's so fucking rewarding. Like when he sent me the last video before he went on stage, I was like, dude, that's it. Like that's a great fucking
Think
look.
about, because Hani's on the screen. Think about him
dude.
having Chris Bumstead,
Just
Derek
perfect
Lunsford,
peaks.
and Hottie
Yeah.
all on the same show day.
That's from
Yeah,
doing. That's from
dude.
doing it
Three-
for a long time.
3 studs. He was
Dude,
said he was
literally.
just running from room to room to room.
Did
Yeah.
you see he had like a little note like in the video with C-Bum in his room? He's like asking him every single question, and either Chris or Courtney was like answering, and he was writing down like every fucking
That's what you have to do.
Dude, that's
yeah.
what I learned from Matt Jansen. When I met Matt Jansen at the Arnold last year, it was, I was talking to him with Addy, and Matt was like, dude, always write shit down. And like now I'm still I don't even put notes in my
Think
phone.
about
It's
how-
always writing it, dude. And
Think
like
on a
it's
Post-it
helped
note.
me a lot.
It kind of locks it up there, but
Yeah.
then if you lose it too, it's just so smart to have it because you know how crazy it is. You can lose your thoughts.
Yeah.
You can be like, wait, what did I give him? What did he
Yep.
say feedback was? You know?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just flipping through that notepad, you can review
Yep.
every day. That's
yeah, and
pretty
you just
cool.
learn from it, dude. And that right there is that's the shit you can't teach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just knowing somebody's body, knowing the trends. This happened after I did this. That's the look I don't want. I'm going to pull back here. Like that's what this it's so interesting.
Right.
And like that's why that shit right there inspires me to always be better as a coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude,
But-
I can't imagine the amount of photos that are in your camera roll after how many I have of Nick.
Oh,
like,
dude, I know, dude, it's
like
crazy.
one of the big takeaways I had is I opened my phone to like show because my parents were like, "Well, how do you do?" And I was like, "Oh, for sure, I'll show you." And I clicked the camera roll on my phone, and my dad immediately just goes, "It's a lot of photos of a dude."
Yep.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
I was
photos of a
literally
dude.
just gonna say that.
I was
What
like,
do you
Dad,
think
this
other
is
people-
like my
Good
job.
job, Dad.
I'm aware it's kind of weird because he's wearing like a black little Speedo. But yeah, and my mom now is just to the point where I don't think she really understands what's going on at all. But I was like, yeah, he did like really good, and she was just like, that's terrific, and just because he looked
Yeah,
amazing,
good
and I'm
job,
like,
son.
she has no idea what's going
Yeah.
on. No,
they don't get it at all. Like imagine just showing a random civilian because they don't understand.
I have
it.
Yeah.
no, they're like,
Your
why do you have a
phone camera
fucking
roll.
dude
It's-
that's just shirtless
this
all
guy.
over your camera roll, and he's flexing his muscles?
Oh, you're really into Jack dudes, huh?
Yeah.
Like-
Bro, and then our fucking Instagram becomes that, and like the explore page.
Yep.
When I want to like search somebody's name or something, and somebody's watching, just a bunch of bodybuilding dudes. I'm like, I'm not. It's not. It's
Just
not like
dudes.
that. I'm
It's
sorry.
just
it's
dudes.
either girls with huge asses,
Yup.
or dudes.
Spot on.
I keep that
Spot
off
on.
the trail.
Maybe a couple snacks.
At least the dudes that are coming up on our explore page are like actually like, impressive and not just
100%. Yeah, and it's not that
small,
fucking fitness
broccoli-headed
influencer bullshit.
kids.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, it's
Tell us
all
how you really
real.
feel.
Whoa.
Fuck it.
Fitness influencers, man. We're real bodybuilders.
But anyway, Lance, yeah, no, that was fucking awesome, man. I'm really excited for Nick. Nick fucking killed it. You did a great job.
Thank you.
I liked how, dude, like with the peak and the entire like peak week process, you weren't always asking things.
Yeah.
But you were when it was needed. 'Cause
Yeah.
You I could tell like you wanted to fucking learn.
Yeah.
And like I think that was really perfect because I was like, I'm gonna see what you say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a little tidbit. I'm like, because I'm not even the fucking best coach.
Yeah.
You know, like I still have so much to learn, bro. Cameron has still so much to learn. It's like we all do. And I'm like, I'm gonna see if like he's gonna catch on. It was
Dude,
so exciting.
yeah, there was
every
one-
time you
yeah.
texted me, bro. Like when I was moving Addy in yesterday, and you were texting me about it, I was like, fuck. I want to text back. I want to fucking see what he's talking about. It's like that is the shit. Like all of us win when our people win.
Oh,
you know what I'm
dude,
saying?
yeah, it was a
Like
blast.
that's what I feel like when I see you learning, when I see Nick on stage, when I see you going through that prep. Like I like that shit.
Dude, it was a ton of fun. There was one point, like, I asked Nick a question before bed, and Nick was just like, you know what, man? He's just like, whatever you decide with, he's just like, just rock with it. And all of a
Fuck
sudden,
yeah.
internally, I was like, oh, fuck.
What if I blow it?
Like, 'cause I was just like, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Flipping through all the notes.
No, dude, I have a notepad, and I have, like at least 45 pages of notes in my notebook. I've gone through
Nice.
the J3 Peak Week, like, twice in the past, like, 2 weeks. Just cruise through it.
Dude, if I don't have any podcast to listen to, I just listen to J3.
It's
I want
fucking
that.
love it.
so helpful.
Can I get that login?
Yeah, for sure.
I-
You have like 6 people on it.
I want to. I want to watch that.
Don't
'cause-
tag him.
It'll
Don't
help
tag
you,
him.
actually, 'cause
Don't
what you
tag
told me
him.
yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I just like
Don't
learning that
tag
stuff.
him.
It's
Yeah.
just great to listen to.
can't
It's
see
cool
that.
because
You
you're
remove
gonna like
it.
listen to it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh shit!" Like that's why Nick did that.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the. I'm like, "Oh damn, that's
It all
why
starts
Cameron's
to
doing it."
connect
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dots.
100%.
Dude, it's so helpful. There's
Absolutely.
so
He's
much
great to listen to
information.
as
So
well.
much information.
All right, Nick, how are you doing?
great, man. The fuck you laughing at now?
We can't cut that too. Let's go.
Motherfucker. All right, good. Here we go. No, good. Last 7 days went well. I had a really good weekend. It was easy, pretty chill. I helped Addy move into his new place. Addy's closer to all of us now, which is really cool.
Oh, where's he at?
Yeah,
Dude, he's like in between West Berlin and Jesus Christ, West Dallas and New Berlin. It's a really good
shit.
spot too.
Okay, yeah.
Like his place has like I think it's 2 basketball
that
courts, a tennis court, 2 pools. It's
Oh,
so
nice.
dope.
Good
over
shit.
by Animal.
Not near Animal, I don't think. I've never been to this area of town, but it's like I don't even know how to explain.
How much close? Well, because that's only.
It's only 15 from.
I was gonna
minutes
say
from me.
that's about 17 minutes
Yeah.
from where I'm at. Yeah.
Apartment complex.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty nice too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
newer one.
Yeah, it's newer.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'd
You gotta
say.
love
That's
a good
hype.
apartment place.
Yeah,
that has some good
100%.
amenities.
Especially from where he was living before. It's just like he definitely upgraded.
He wanted to move.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
he wanted to
100%.
move. He was pretty pumped about this.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So-
Upgrade season.
and that's good, just because he's busted his ass, dude. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Like, you worked with him.
Yeah.
I've fucking seen it. You know, like that's always who he's been. It's like when he just gets to that next level, I'm like, fuck yeah,
So is he gonna
good
get
shit.
a membership at Top Line now or what?
I don't know. I hope
That's
so.
a hell of a drive, still though.
Really?
Oh,
that's
true,
a
that would
haul,
be.
dude. Yeah.
It's like 30 minutes from here.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
and
Yeah.
he's farther west.
I drive 30 minutes
Yeah.
to Top Line.
You do because you're in Franklin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you go at like fucking 10 p.m., dude.
Yeah, we were talking
So
about that
nice.
last night.
Why,
I've-
dude?
oh my
How do you
God.
do it?
Side story.
yeah,
I
dude.
called Zach last night.
Pre-workout.
I'm on top of my building smoking a cigar.
10?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I can fall asleep pretty easily.
That's fucked.
I
Dude,
just smoke
that's-
weed.
His
I just
adrenals
smoke
are
weed,
fucked.
man. I'm good.
Hell no, dude.
Yeah. Your
I'd
heart's
take a
not just
pump.
beating all night.
Mine would be.
Well, I stopped training.
Or it's a
I,
clan.
I
Yeah.
started training at like 9:30.
I don't know what it is, but it's one of them.
No, I
Jesus.
called this dude last night. I'm on top of my building smoking a cigar, and he's like driving in the car. I thought he was just like driving home from the gym. And he asked me, he's like, "Guess where I'm going right now?" I'm like, "To the gym." He's like, "Yup, dude, 9:30."
Yo,
I'm like,
You're
"What
proud
the
of it?
fuck?"
to the gym, baby.
I'd be
Yo.
so annoyed with myself. I would be like,
New
"God
gun
damn it."
story. New gun story. It's not that crazy though. I'm on top of my building, and there was at least he fucking heard me like every single time I'd hear it, and he heard the sirens in the
I feel
background.
like this dude just has supersonic hearing. It can just
No,
hear
dude,
any
it was like
gunshot, so-
downtown. There was over a dozen shots downtown, dude.
he's
I'm
like
on
a
top of my
sparrow.
building, and I
Snaps his head to it.
and I'm on the FaceTime with him, and he'd be talking, and I'm like, "Dude, shut up! I just heard another one. There's another one." I'm like, "Dude, this shit is close now,
Are you a superhero?
dude. I want to be. I want to be a
Super hearing?
vigilante."
Oh, that'd be so.
And he's just growing at a rapid rate too.
Yeah, why are you growing so fast? Are you actually a alien from Krypton?
Zach's writing down notes over there.
Got him. Got him.
Shoot at Nick and see if it bounces off.
It bounces off.
Bring kryptonite around him. See if he falls.
See if he gets a little woozy.
You see Zach's eBay searches. Where to buy kryptonite? Okay, actually.
I need to take out a loan for like $3 million for some kryptonite.
Just throws it at Nick.
Anyway, Zach, how about you? How was your past week?
Good, man. Good. I pretty busy at work this week. I signed 4 clients. 3 of them are returning, so that's really
Shit, yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
And then the other one's a contest prep guy. He's doing a prep right now. He's supposed to be doing the Twin Cities. He's 7 weeks out, but he ended up messaging me saying if like I wanted to take over his macros and his nutrition for his prep because he couldn't lose. I think he started at 215 and he could not like get past 215.
Is this the guy you showed me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been stuck there for like 4 or 6 weeks and just can't drop weight.
Damn.
Who was his coach?
I don't know. I have no idea, to be honest with you. But he told me that he was running 0 carbs. He's 7 weeks out, running 0 carbs, like
Oh.
no carbs all week, training for like 2 hours. His drugs weren't terrible, but like there was definitely like some things in there that shouldn't be in there right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like all of that, and he can't lose weight. So it's like, well, what do we do from here? Like my instinct was to pull back stress, so I need to give him more food, like give them a week, like in maintenance, for example, just to get them back to normal. Because then I think giving them more food is just going to pull back that stress and have an easier time losing weight.
Dude, it happens to everybody. It happened to Tucker. It happens to all my people. It's cool.
Yeah, you want to like push these athletes, but you want to do it in a strategic way.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? Like you don't want to push them so hard when you still have so much time left. Like 7 weeks out. Like,
I can't imagine being
like
at
7
zero
weeks
carbs
out.
7
Yes,
weeks
you
out.
should be like suffering. 7 weeks out, you should be suffering, but you should also like not be in a place where your training's going to shit.
Yep.
You're flat all the time
Yeah.
in the gym. Like your mood's shit. Like you should be feeling good and performing well.
So
at that point.
Have you decided if you're going to finish his prep, or are you going to put him into a health phase in off season?
We decided that he's going to leave his coach. I think this week he said
Okay.
we're going to start after this next week. So we made a deal pretty much because I recommended that we just pull out completely and just like pick a farther show date. That way we have more time to kind of figure out your body and how we can bring you in better overall. So we kind of made the decision where we're going to work, and if I can get him to drop weight again, like 2 pounds a week, if we can, then he'll push back that show date, and we can wait for something in like October.
Nice.
Because that way we'll have more time, and then he'll be able to see that I can actually help him get that weight off, and that
100%.
That just gives him more confidence that I can help him come into the show looking how he should.
Yeah, 100%. That makes a lot of
Take
sense.
your time with it, right?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure. Because like,
And if he knows you're about it, like, oh shit, like that's actually the better decision. Like, yeah, he's gonna trust you even more then. Yeah.
Like, I always recommend, like, if someone sends me pictures, right, like over Instagram or something, and I see that these pictures, you aren't 4 weeks out or you aren't 6 weeks out. It's like I always recommend just pulling out and kind of just restarting.
Yeah.
And just really getting that look to be on point. That way we have more time to figure out how things work, and that it'll just be easier for me to coach you into the show.
Yeah, 100%.
With more knowledge that I have.
Yeah, because like people don't understand it. Like you actually have to learn someone's body.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
It
know
takes a
what I'm
lot of
saying?
time. That's why like Cam does this. Like he won't prep someone like unless they're like actually in a really solid spot. Like hormonally, health wise, that they're all good. Body composition.
Well, then you're just, if you don't, then you're just playing, you're fighting against factors
You
the
can't.
whole time.
You have no idea the trends of somebody's body or how to fix the issues that he was running into. If you just like crash, push them hard, and you have no idea how they respond to stress, how to pull their stress away, how to drop inflammation, how to fucking manipulate diet to even lose more weight by increasing food. If you don't know how to do that shit, you are not prepping somebody correctly. If you don't know how to do it for that specific body.
Right.
And 7 weeks is not a long time at all. Like it
Fuck
seems like a long time, but
No,
like
it's
as a
not.
coach,
Goes like
and
that.
as a coach, 7 weeks out is not that much time because you still need to like do these things to bring that look on point, like early on, so that you can get them in shape and don't have to worry about like pushing off like these or pulling off these last amounts like towards show date. Like you want to have that 2 weeks out, like you already want to be ready.
Yeah, unless it's CBum, and then
Unless
like,
it's CBum.
Yeah, for real.
and then you can't fuck it up. But like everybody else, it takes time.
Something like that yesterday. I trained with one of my athletes in contest prep. He's been in prep since January.
Nice.
And like he told me, he's like, yeah, dude, like, I think about 16-week prep. And I told him from the start, I'm like, that's not going to happen. We're going to see what we can get you down to. He's down 40 pounds now, but he's probably still has another 20 to go.
Yep.
No bullshit. Because he just had, like, he told me yesterday when I was training with him, he's like, bro, like, I thought the off season was just about eating food and, just training hard. I'm like, no, dude, there's so much you can do in the off season to put on so much fucking size, have it structure to it. He's like, yeah, man, I was just taking the wrong stuff, doing the wrong things. Like he was trying to push the scale weight and he just put on too much fat.
Yeah.
And it was like, dude, like that's a point where it's like, I'm prepping your physique, not prepping you for a show. You know what I'm saying? Because like you get the physique there, then you pick the show. And it was just like, and I think it's really cool to hear athletes like, oh, I see what you mean now. Like that guy, he's like, oh shit, like the timeline didn't match up. But anyway, Devo, tell us your last 7 days.
Not a lot of bodybuilding. We've talked about that a lot. No, I just work, man. It fucking blows. No,
It blows.
No, it doesn't. But it keeps you busy. Aaron's been out of town too, so it's just been quiet around.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like wake up, go to work, come back, sit in silence.
When's she come back?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
Monday.
nice.
Yeah. So, other than that, though, work's been good. Lifting's been good. I love you gave me an 11-day split, so that's pretty cool.
You been liking that?
Yeah, it keeps variety going,
Good.
which is great.
I like how it's like every start of the new week, every cycle, it's not the same thing on the same day.
Yeah, everything's different, so the variety's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Anyways, yeah, so I wanted to get into we've been taking a lot of phone notes as we go throughout
Yeah.
the weeks. Do you guys have those? Do you guys have topics to talk
Yeah.
about? Because we've been. I told these guys to start collecting information for everybody listening, just on things they noticed throughout the week, and told them to start taking phone notes on it. So I want to see what these guys came up with. Yeah.
All right, I got one. I got one. Oh man, I don't know if I should start with this one. Okay.
Then don't raise your hand.
Do you remember when you and I were hanging out and you showed me that one picture? Like,
Oh, when they put like the emoji over their private
yes,
part.
yes.
Bro.
That's
or
always
or
weird.
they
I don't
actually,
care
They pull their shorts
who
up
you
there,
are. It's
dude,
kinda
bro.
weird.
And like, and it's in the posing room. You know what gym is that? And it's just like, dude, that's uncalled for. Especially even if you're not doing it as a check-in.
Right.
You know, even as a like, come on.
It's the social media.
Butt
Bro, it is,
naked,
and it's
dude?
like-
butt naked.
No, dude, it was like, oh my god, I don't even. It was like,
Well, butt naked's butt naked
yeah, I
or
was
not?
gonna
What do
say-
you mean?
No, it was just like he was in a posing room, pulled up his shorts all the way up his ass crack. I'm like, dude, really?
Yeah.
And he wasn't even. He's not even posing.
I don't even know if that's more of like a posing thing. That's kind of like a sanitary issue now, dude. You've just ripped
Yeah,
your
I don't
shorts
know.
way up your asshole
But like,
for,
dude, that's
for
so
a photo.
That's so
You're
common in
ruining
younger
shorts
fucking
for a
kids doing
photo.
this shit.
Those better get washed that night.
For sure.
Get them up out of there.
I'm
They
gonna
were
dig these up so I can get a sick photo and show my glutes. Congrats! Now you have little bits of shit on your shorts, dude.
Jesus Christ.
dude. Why would he have a? No,
I don't know.
You know what? Next topic.
Yeah.
What else you
Anyway.
got, Nick? Nick, did you have anything?
Oh yeah, this is actually a good one. I wrote this one down, but we kind of start talking about it right before even recording. Who's the best Batman out of all the characters?
Christian Bale.
Out of all the
Ben
actors.
Affleck.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
That's the one. And
Christian
I
Bale.
wanted to bring this up.
Christian
again.
Bale.
Ben Affleck.
Christian Bale.
Kevin Conroy is the
No,
best
I
Batman.
actually.
R.I.P.
No.
Kevin Conroy.
No way, dude.
No.
Kevin Conroy?
No.
No.
Dude, Christian Bale, 100% all the way.
No.
way, dude.
Kevin
Diva,
Conroy,
who do you
the
think?
iconic.
Kevin Conroy.
Dude,
torn.
he's the voice.
That's
dude,
your pick, Kevin Conroy.
I'm thinking Arkham Batman.
Oh my God.
His voice.
Yeah.
Well, his voice is iconic.
Yeah.
So that's not. He's not. Yes, I
Batman.
guess you're arguing two different things.
Yeah.
because
Makes sense.
Okay,
he's
if we're
not
talking-
physically
well,
Batman,
okay.
but his
I know. I
voice.
was
If
just
you
being a
could give
dick.
that voice,
Just being a dick.
if you could give that voice to like Ben Affleck, though,
Oh, yeah,
you'd
it's
have
game
the
over.
ultimate
Yeah,
Batman.
the ultimate one.
He's got the size and the voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going Bale.
I'm going Christian Bale, 100%.
100%. He's so good.
Where is she? Like,
Yeah, dude.
I just couldn't
handle it.
Iconic.
Yeah.
I think
Iconic.
Ben Affleck didn't get a chance, dude. He didn't even get a solo film. How
Doesn't-
are you going
they
to compare?
doesn't
They
deserve
screwed him
that
on the
spot.
writing side.
Like, could you imagine a Ben Affleck solo movie? It would be insane.
Well, why haven't they made one?
'Cause
Because they don't. They're like,
DC is-
He's
Fucking
not
all
as
dreams.
good of an actor as Christian
Yes,
Bale.
that's why they gave it to
It's
Christian
not
Bale.
even close to
Okay,
it.
yeah.
What
I-
happened?
I
It's not
agree.
even
I
close.
agree
What
with
happened to
that.
the DC was
just
so.
admitted to us.
Yeah.
You
I
just
agree.
lost.
No,
you just,
I
you just
agree.
went your
So
whole-
he created the most iconic
No, yeah,
single
I know.
role.
I
Your
know.
argument went down the toilet.
But
I would say like Robert Pattinson then is like his protege. He created this dark, like mysterious Batman.
Yeah.
It took off like crazy, and now he obviously let it go.
pretty good.
And now Robert Pattinson's coming in, and like it has a very Dark Knight vibe.
Yeah.
like it's dark, it's cringy. He's just beating the living
Yeah,
fuck
yeah,
out of
true.
people. So he's
I
almost
agree.
like took the best of both worlds because he's got the cool suit. Like
But I still, Christian Bale.
Ben
is
Affleck.
still-
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
I agree still.
those movies are very enjoyable to watch.
The Dark Knight is
they
sensational.
all have
So
their
good.
pros and
Sensational.
cons.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
if I want to watch Batman brutally murder people,
I'm gonna
Oh,
put
yeah.
on
Batman
Affleck.
versus
Ben
yeah.
Affleck, yeah, in that regard, yeah. If you
Stabbing
wanted to see
people,
murder,
breaking
but if you
arms
want to
and
see
shit.
old fashioned, just fucking, Bale.
with the right.
Bale. You're watching Rocky go to work in a suit.
What movies have the best fight scenes? Have you guys ever seen
Captain America: Winter Soldier was really
Southpaw.
what
good.
I love Southpaw.
best boxing? Yeah, but I'm talking like
No, I know.
John Wick style
Like
fighting.
action fight scenes.
John Wick's
Suicide Squad's got some pretty fucking wicked scenes of like murder, like where they'll just like pump out like 20 kills.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
Winter Soldier, Civil War.
any Captain America one when he was just flipping
100%.
around beating the living crap
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys ever see the movie Kingsman?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a church
Yeah.
scene.
Yep.
I kind of want
Yep.
Zach to bring it up, but
bring it
it's
up?
one of the craziest fight
Yeah.
scenes like in the history of movies.
Really?
Yeah,
Zip in.
we'll bring 0344. Let me just keep telling the world. Type in there, Kingsman
Shane
Church.
Gillis, nice.
Shane Gillis, yeah.
The king.
Shout out to Shane Gillis.
What was
Funny.
it, Kingsman?
Kingsman. It's all one word. Yep. And then church fight clip. Dude,
Hey, good job, buddy.
this shit goes hard.
You found the keyboard.
All right, everybody.
All right, here we go.
We'll post this up so you can see it. But
I hope we don't get copyrighted.
yeah, so he goes into this church. I'll narrate. He goes into this church, and then the sirens start coming. He beats the living hell out of everybody in here. It's crazy.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be
Such a
nuts.
great actor.
Dude, and it's to one of the best songs ever made. The best guitar solos ever. Motherfucking Freebird. Zach, fast forward just a little bit. So we're not sitting here for fucking 5 minutes.
It's just on
Get us
that.
to the fight. Come on. No. Too far,
You're way
too
past
far.
it, yeah.
Yep. Right there.
Here we go.
Dude, watch this shit. He goes, shut the
shit.
fuck up. Don't you wish you could do that to a Karen?
Holy
Shit.
Yeah. Watch this whole scene, dude. It goes wild. One of the best fight scenes ever. He just goes, yep, time.
God. Holy shit.
Who are
Dude,
these
they're
people?
Freebird.
Dude, yeah, who are these
Just
people?
like cult members and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that reload.
Dude, he just fucking...
Why are they all fighting each other, not him?
Because, so there's like a computer chip that got implanted in all of them that creates violence.
Oh, really?
So when it went off, he just starts murking people.
Oh, this is actually really enjoyable.
So these aren't just like innocent people.
Dude, it's...
Zach, you would
Yeah.
love this movie.
This
dude.
is-
It's the
Oh.
one of the best choreographed like
Wow.
single shot scenes. This shit, dude. He's
Oh
just,
my God!
he goes fuck it.
Pistol whip.
He goes hard, and this is one of the best guitar solos in history. Freebird is just so good. It gets into it, man.
Dude, I want to watch this now. This looks nuts.
Great movie. What the hell are you bringing up?
I
there?
forgot you Samuel L. Jackson was in this.
Dude. She's a babe too.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know who it is, but yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, so we'll move on from that. That's one of the better fight scenes.
That's a
in the
great
movie.
fight scene. Hell
Great
yeah.
fight scene.
I don't know where we were going with that, but anyways,
I don't know. That was a good question though.
back onto phone notes. Zach, did you have anything like notable? Anything you've noticed in the last couple weeks?
To be honest, I've been watching a lot of like people compete. I think a lot of shows have been going on.
Dude, yeah,
recently.
season definitely
It's
ramped
the season, like it's competing
Season
season.
season
so
definitely
there's a
ramped
lot
up.
of people competing. There's a lot of people prepping for shows. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about that and kind of. I just really want to start doing that myself, like getting into a show again because it's just. I feel like I haven't done it in so long, so I'm getting a little antsy.
Yeah, we had
100%.
we had a long like winter season. It felt
Yeah.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have bodybuilding stuff again like earlier.
Yeah, that's fine.
Lance and I had a talk the other night. What do you guys consider anal or eating ass?
Oh, yeah.
This is actually a good argument.
Because
I consider eating ass as
is this
tongue in the fart box.
yeah,
That's eating ass.
That's what I
not
thought.
eating her out from behind.
so that's why this is getting brought up because that's what
Don't
I
look
thought.
at me like that.
I was newly informed by someone that has the name that rhymes with chance, and he thought it was when a girl licks like the gooch area right under the balls.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Really?
So then
Yeah.
it sent me down a rabbit hole. Was I
What?
wrong the whole time, or you guys are on the same page as me?
I'm on the same page as you, 100%.
Where the girl actually like licks the ass.
We was actually like,
What do you
what's
think
eating
eating
ass?
That's
Eating
wild.
ass, eating
Well,
the
that-
fart box. That's what it is.
Tongue to butthole, right?
Don't repeat what I said. I don't like how that I said it now. Fuck.
Eating the old turd cutter. What are you talking about?
No, but like I thought like I knew obviously you know guys do it like directly, but I didn't think girls like actually did that.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah.
Like I thought like I knew dudes like well because but like
I love how you at least accepted it too. I
do you
wasn't
mean?
going to say it was you that I was asking, but you just were like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't believe you
Gotta
remembered
pay our
that actually.
dues.
What?
Like I totally forgot about that conversation.
Yeah. Well, phone notes. That's what I'm talking about.
That's
this is
smart.
that's our
Smart.
segment.
That's what I've been doing.
It's our segment right now.
I know.
Is phone notes.
Phone notes. I have none.
Another
Oh.
one I have for you guys.
I have another one too.
I have been watching on Netflix
Oh Jesus Christ! We're gonna go into this again.
Chimp Empire.
Dude, I want to see this.
Did you start watching it?
Dude, I saw the trailer for it last night. I didn't watch TV
I
last
started
night.
watching
What's it about?
Dude, so they followed these chimpanzees in the woods with like high definition cameras for 400 straight days.
That's so sick.
And these things are like they're like aliens. Like they have like their own language, their
Yeah.
own
What?
like they have they have parts in the
Yeah.
tribe. Like there's patrol leaders, there's the alpha, and the alpha dude. Oh, when he gets going, he'll be like,
my God.
and now he has to show that he's still the alpha. And then he just starts running down the laneway.
No
and,
way.
Like the women apes will be like picking their children up because he'll just kill them if they
Shit.
just to show he's alpha, and he'll just be banging
Bro,
his chest.
nature
and
is
just,
brutal.
yeah.
Apes are nothing to
Like
fuck with.
he'll be
man.
sitting up in the trees.
Fuck no.
When
They
they
will rip your intestines
when they
out.
introduce him,
They're wicked strong.
he's like this stacked ape that when they find like introduce him in episode 1 and they're like in our alpha Jackson, and it like the camera pans up and he's just in the tree like lat flared like just looking off in the distance, and you're like, that's a
Whoa.
fucking alpha. And then they're like, and now he has to show that he's still the king. And
Bro,
like,
I followed-
he just swings down and just starts breaking tree stumps and like screaming and pounding his chest. I'm like, God, this motherfucker, like that's how.
So it's like-
that's what it's for.
Ape as in gorilla or like
No, they're chimps.
chimps.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
okay.
Some
But
big
he's
motherfuckers, dude.
Yeah,
Some big
fair,
motherfuckers.
Scary.
And then they
Stacked.
entered, like they actually have right hand mans. So
What?
Like, so his right hand like lieutenant is like bigger than he is. It's the largest ape in the tribe, but he like out alphaed that one.
Yeah.
Which means he probably just beat his ass in front of everybody. He's like all that size.
Yeah,
you know,
seriously.
fucking
I'm a lot more scared of a chimpanzee than a gorilla.
dude, they'll tear you apart.
What?
When they catch other
I don't know.
monkeys,
Gorillas do fake charges too.
Yeah.
Chimps don't fake charges.
No.
They just fucking get
Remember
you.
Harambe when he was
Hell.
protecting that kid? He wasn't gonna like.
He was
wasn't
dragging the kid
Yeah,
through
but
the
it's not
water,
like he was
dude.
Dude, a chimpanzee
Dude.
would have ripped that kid's.
Yeah, 100%.
No. You
think
True,
so?
True.
Oh,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
well,
They're-
yeah.
A
they
chimp
are-
wouldn't have
And-
take. Yeah.
If you're talking from that sense, but if you have to fight one, like it's
chimp.
happening, chimp all day.
Gorilla would go take your head and go like that.
A gorilla,
And
they
squish.
said, has the strength
Unreal.
to
Yeah.
like clean 500 pounds with one
They're like
arm.
two-
Yeah, yeah, dude. That's another conversation, bro.
Yeah.
Are you
They're
are you
so strong.
Are you more afraid of a gorilla, a silverback gorilla, or a fucking grizzly bear?
Grizzly.
Grizzly, hands down.
Because they
Grizzly.
they eat
Grizzly
you
bear.
alive.
Yes.
Like the
They'll
gorillas
they'll
just trying
claw you to shreds, dude.
Yes.
Yeah, they'll like
but they,
rip you the
they
fuck
say
apart.
the thing that bears do is they don't kill their prey.
Yep.
No.
So they just start eating you
Yep.
while you're just laying there.
Yes.
Whereas a gorilla
Terrible.
is strictly trying to kill you.
You're gonna
'Cause
think
Well, you
I'm-
don't
if
fuck
they
around
don't
in the
eat
woods,
you.
dude.
because
Why
it's,
don't fuck around?
territorial, even though like grizzlies are territorial.
Yeah, so you
But,
gotta
like,
hope the gorilla's just trying to put you down.
call me crazy, bro, but like there's something that I've always wanted to do, and I at some point in my life I want to go bow hunting for a fucking grizzly bear.
That's how he's gonna die, right there. That's how he's gonna die,
should all-
right there,
Next
right there,
character
right there.
done. We
You're
should
gonna
all-
see
we should all go on
some
that
super
trip.
sad.
My buddy-
No, that's why
Like,
we're
I would,
gonna
I
die.
would train for this
No,
trip.
we're
I
gonna
would train
kill
for
the
it.
bear.
My buddy Tom.
What if we
Paul,
don't?
Friend of the pod, fan of the pod. Want to have him on.
Shout out
sometime.
Tom.
Yeah, he balances. He's like a guide for
Yeah.
hunting and stuff, but he went bear hunting, and he said they chased it into like one of those tunnels
Yeah.
that go under the road.
Oh, a culvert.
Yeah, and he laid on one side, and they sent the dogs in on the other, so it was coming out right at him.
Shut up.
Holy
And he said
shit.
it was running at him, and he took a shot, and it didn't go down. And he said it was like 20 yards away, and he was like, "Fuck!" Like reloaded and then
no.
dropped it. Yeah, but he was like, it was like the best hunt ever because the dogs chased it into the culvert, and then he laid on the other side, and then they chased it out the end. And
That's
so it was just
nuts.
barreling down on him, and
Yeah.
he said it was just like
That's fucking
adrenaline
wild.
going, like you got to take that
Dude.
shot. Yeah.
Oh, that's the
And that's why, bro. Think about this. I want like,
panicked.
and it's like, dude, only the craziest motherfuckers have done it. And I'm not saying this for an ego reason, but like,
Yeah.
only the craziest motherfuckers have killed a bear with a bow. I think for me,
That's
it would be
crazy.
such a crazy feat in my life to kill one of the world's biggest fucking predators, one of the scariest things on the face of this earth, with a bow.
I was watching.
I want to do it.
I was watching this
wild.
documentary on this African tribe, and the men, to impress the women, would take bow and arrows and go kill lions.
Yeah, dude.
The fuck?
He goes-
so
I
sick.
know. I think I've seen this.
He was like,
That's
to
awesome.
impress the women, we go and we kill the lion. And then it's like, they just take this bow, like this strung up, self-made bow,
Yeah.
and an arrow, and he goes, watch this, babe. And like just goes and murks a lion. He said you kind of like got to draw him in and then hit him last second.
Yeah. Like they have to like
Yeah.
entice the lion to
And-
kind of attack.
Yeah.
Hit it last second.
Because you
Yeah.
got to get it close because those things aren't like,
Bro, the bows are this tall.
Yeah.
And it's just little, and like super fast and
yeah,
short distances.
you got to get that
That's
thing close.
absolutely geek. Think about it.
And
Bro,
then
these African tribes
so,
are crazy.
dude. They out here literally dying for the chicks.
Yeah.
Like-
Dude,
Dude,
yeah.
imagine how many girls are
Yeah.
seeing their boyfriend just get torn apart.
and that's not even.
They're
good.
just like,
fuck.
And
dude,
the-
don't go hunt that lion, bro. I gotta get laid.
I'll do it for you,
Bro,
babe.
I haven't had sex in months.
It's been fucking 3 years. I'm done with
I need
this.
the nut.
He goes, give me that arrow.
Just starts barking at the lion. Hey, you! I'm tired of waiting.
That lion starts running. He goes, there's nothing more dangerous. But dude,
Oh, fuck.
He's like, you want to know a real alpha? I haven't nut in 3 years, dude.
Dude, the craziest part is it doesn't even guarantee you that she sleeps with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're just
it's
doing
just impressed.
What if she's just like, that's the size? That's the one you chose?
She goes,
Yeah.
oh, I've seen him kill alphas. That was
Yeah,
just a side lion. Like, you
Dude.
go, what the fuck? I almost died for that.
I'd carve that thing out and wear it like a cape like Hercules did.
But it just goes to show.
You killed
like,
a lion.
Oh yeah,
it
you gotta
goes-
make that like a memorabilia.
Wild.
It goes to show how, like, you know, we're just so simple.
I agree.
Like, in America here, in this, like, Wisconsin area, there's tribes out there still doing that. And
Dude, I think
if
it's
I see
very-
a coyote, I'm like, oh my God.
It's respect.
Wildlife.
I respect it. Bro, primal civilizations.
wildlife.
Primal civilizations. I have all the respect for that shit. Bro, there's people in the fucking Amazon that will hunt humans if, like, coming into their territory that
Yeah.
will look like us. Like outside, like people that are actual, like, civilized, or even maybe if they're in a village,
Yeah.
if they go far into the Amazon, these tribes will fucking hunt you and they will kill you and they will
What?
eat you. 100%. There's cannibalistic tribes in the Amazon.
Oh, yeah. They've showed those on documentaries and
they-
shit
they-
like that.
It's
Yeah,
hard
yeah.
to grasp. Like, that's why, like, in
kinda fucking
Afghanistan, it
wild.
was kind of crazy because, like, you weren't just watching it and it's like, oh, yep, and then you go right back to your normal.
Wow.
Like being in Afghanistan, you realize, like, holy shit, they
Like,
got
that
it.
just
they got
happened.
it like rough other places.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
they got it rough. Like,
And
this,
it makes
this
you
chick
wonder.
showers in the river every day. You know, like, then you realize.
Dude, they got to carry their water from the
They
river.
shower in the river every day,
Yeah.
and then anytime my heat isn't like adequate
Yeah.
through my shower head, I'm just like, you think I'm gonna pay for this bill this month?
I can't even get warm water.
Dude, no, I agree with that, Devo, because my brother
Leave
and
the
sisters.
sink running while you're doing 18 other things.
Yeah,
like, just
yeah.
letting that
Do
water
it all the
run,
time.
and she's
Do it all the
like,
time.
"Oh, the
Sometimes I
water's
feel like a piece of shit. Like,
Me
I'll
too.
think about that. Sometimes I'm like, wow, like
Bro.
people don't even have water, and it's
We've-
just like I'm taking like a 20-minute shower.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? It's therapeutic. So, you know,
We've
it
heard
is what it is.
stories about my younger siblings, Morris and Masa, when they were adopted, that their parents, like, couldn't take care of them, whatever it was. It was like, even though their parents are alive now, they're well. They know their parents. They couldn't take care of them. So there was this man in the village, okay, that would take, I think it was their uncle, and he would go steal crocodile eggs to feed Morris and Masa. Bro,
That's
crocodiles
insane.
get up to 20 fucking feet long.
Yeah.
And he would do this, and then Morris and bro, there were so many stories. They'd be drinking cow blood, they'd be drinking sheep blood, like, to survive. Yeah,
I was
and I'm like, this is
talking-
my fucking younger
No, thank
siblings.
you.
I'm like,
Imagine
this
being
is-
told as a child that that's like a smoothie. They're
I'm
just like,
never
"Come here,
going to
sweetheart."
complain
It's a
again,
strawberry
No.
smoothie.
bro. It makes you realize, like,
Pig blood.
we,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah,
we,
dude, they actually bite a real strawberry. They're like, what the fuck?
dude, it's just nuts, man. Because, like, we have it so, like you said, we have it so simple.
Yeah.
but, like, we're also pussies, dude.
That makes me think of. Did you guys ever watch Bear Grylls?
Fuck yeah.
What?
Dude, one of the first Bear Grylls episodes. You didn't. Oh shoot. You didn't watch Bear Grylls?
No, what is
Man
that?
versus Wild?
Dude, come on.
Oh my.
Oh, that
God.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's Australian, British.
Oh, I didn't know what his name
You
was.
need to. God,
You
culture
need to get some
yourself.
culture.
Yeah.
you
I have.
Bear
I tell
Grylls.
people all the time. I have
He
no
was a
culture.
stud. So one of his first episodes, though, he goes, "We're gonna have to get one of the caribou, and
Yep.
we're gonna kill him and eat him." And
Yep.
he gets this caribou trapped in a snap. He wraps the rope around it in the tree to, like, get leverage, and just stabs it in the throat.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he's just a wild motherfucker. He's
Yeah.
like, and then you want to drink the blood while it's warm because there's
Yep.
still protein in the blood. He's just sitting under this thing, drinking the blood, and you're like, "This is episode 2." You're like, "What the fuck is this guy
in that
on?"
in that same season, there's one where this fucking sheep falls down a mountain. Okay, and he goes up to the sheep like a mountain goat or whatever. Thing's fucking demolished on the ground. The hide was still intact, so he fucking eats the eyes out of the skull, cuts the head off, takes the fucking hide, and he was like wearing that as he was sleeping between two rocks one night.
And he's speaking
And he
like
eats
he's speaking like you're gonna take these tips.
Yeah,
Like-
literally, I'm like, dude,
like- Tip is, if you find this, you can just eat the eyeballs right away. You want to eat them as quick as possible. You're like,
Yeah.
when will I?
I feel like there's
Need
some
to know
crazy
that.
motherfuckers that will just want to do that.
Yeah,
Like,
he's
yeah.
nuts. He's nuts though. And then it
Ooh.
came out this
I don't
big
know, some
controversy
nut
it was fake.
that it was all
Yeah,
fake,
nut
and he would
jobs.
just like go
Fucking
to the
nut
hotel.
Yeah,
jobs.
I know.
I hope it's not.
That's
I hope so.
wild.
It's just interesting to watch too.
what are you
Well,
talking
yeah,
about?
because it's fucking wild.
We can't be having two conversations.
No.
No, I'm
That's
talking about
podcasting
I'm talking
101.
about like how how interesting it is to like set up like a way of like surviving like that.
Oh, I'm a nerd for it. I watch Survivor, man, like to this day.
They're a blast. What's
yeah.
the other one? Naked and Afraid.
Absolutely.
Naked and Afraid's good.
I have a bug out bag in my car. Like,
Of course you do.
Like I have a bag with.
I'll get you
food.
some MREs so you can.
Thank you, sir.
I have my same guy. Tom has like 4 boxes for me. I love having.
That's
them.
awesome.
I feed some of my employees with them. Like the guys
Really?
love them. Yeah.
No shit.
Do they
Yeah.
taste good?
They're not.
I've had 'em. They're not
When
bad.
you eat them day after day after day, it fucking blows. But when
Yeah.
you eat one, like it's hard to explain to people because they'll be like, "This is actually pretty good. What are you bitching about?" And it's like, eat that every day.
Yeah.
Like, what does it
Yeah.
taste like? Like, I know there's different flavors.
They have all the
The
different
texture's
ones.
way
It
different.
tastes
Aren't they
kind of
just
just like
loaded
that.
with calories?
Yeah, dude. They were meant to be
Nuts.
single meals a day, so there's like 3,000
Holy
calories
Yeah.
shit.
in
What
this
were they
one little
loaded
bag. It's just super calorie dense food. So they give you like this bread, but it's like space bread, damn near. It's like vacuum tight, and it has like 50 grams of carbs, but it's like this big, like it's
Yeah,
tiny.
yeah.
And when you're eating it, it's just so dense. It's like
Oh gosh.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's you
I haven't
know
had
what I'm
Can
talking
you
about.
like
They'll
pinpoint
give you
a
peanut
flavor?
butter.
Peanut butter, okay.
So they put like peanut
There's
butter
pasta.
packets in there. Yeah, but they have like pasta ones. So like everybody's favorite was like chili mac because it was
Yeah.
like
Oh, my cousin told me about
yeah,
that one.
That
That
one's
sounds good.
It's pretty good when you heat it up. And then I always liked getting the chicken one because it would come with like legit like canned chicken. And then they would give you buffalo sauce with it, and then they'd give you tortillas,
Ooh.
and so you just make like
That sounds
little
fire.
buffalo chicken
Yeah.
wraps.
Yeah.
So that one was always the good one to get. They also have your like tuna one, so they'll just give you a bunch of tuna packets. But like, there's a ton of different flavors. They came out with the pizza one,
Wow.
garbage.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
dude,
depressing.
fucking
Fuck.
Dave Portnoy reviewed it. Like some army guy
Oh.
asked him to review it, and it was really cool. It was some veteran he brought on, and then they gave him an MRE pizza.
Oh,
and
and he
did
destroyed it.
Yeah, he's like, this is like not even a 0-0. He's like, this is worse than that. It's
Wow.
yeah, dude. It's,
But dude,
think
when
about
you're
it's
on-
a like freeze dried pizza.
But when you're on top of a mountain, fucking sniping for days on end, those things are wonderful.
Yeah, we call it field stripping. So you just dump all the dumb shit like craisins and shit.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you just take like the calorie dense things like the meat and the bread and the peanut butter and shit
Dude,
like that. You just stuff your pockets.
I've coached a shit ton of people that have been deployed, and some of the war stories are fucking nuts. Like I've heard it from my family, but just like learning about that shit, just
Yeah.
like, you know, like over there, you're like, did you think like when you were deployed, was your just like existence simple, or did you make you?
Dude, it's so simple.
Like you were,
I
all you
miss
thought,
it
really?
so much.
Do you
yeah.
really?
Me and my buddies always are texting about it. Like it was life was so easy.
Yeah.
Like you have like your hard times, but you wake up, you have no like there's no like what do I do today?
Yeah, like go
It's
about
like,
a day. Go about a day that when you were deployed.
Well,
in
it depends because
Afghanistan.
we were always switching. We were on QRF, so we were always switching.
Were you really?
Yeah, night shift to day shift. So like you would be flip flopping every 2 weeks. So if it was a night shift, it was like wake up, go to shift, go work out in the morning, and then go to bed.
Uh-huh.
But like if it was a day shift, it was like I would try to wake up at like 4 a.m., get a lift in, and then you go to work all day, and you're just like either training, shooting, going to the range. Or being on standby for like mission stuff like that. Patrolling.
What shift did you like better, night or day?
Night, dude.
Night.
No one's around.
Yeah.
So when that's your daytime and you're all when you like get that transition where you're energized and you can just like go anywhere, like no one's eating. So
Nice.
like they would have what they called midnight chow, where they would open the dining hall at like midnight for the people that did work overnight. There's just no one awake at that time.
Yeah.
So you got first dibs on food.
Nice.
You could just walk anywhere on base. You could just like walk the perimeter because there's no one awake. You know?
Nice.
It was just, I love the night shift. And then if you went to the gym, it's your afternoon, but it's everybody's like 3 a.m. So
Got it.
So you're like energized and good to go. But
That's
people,
cool.
you know the gym's going to be empty, which also brings me to what I wanted to talk about, and that just reminded me. So
Ooh,
good,
all right.
good transition. So when we were there, we got really into powerlifting.
Oh, you told me about this. Okay.
Yeah, and so they brought this because they wanted to give like everybody there some fun. They brought this Russian powerlifter guy in to host actual competition.
Really?
And this motherfucker, so we showed up late for the competition, so they like wouldn't let us do it. And then the colonel found out and was like, these guys work hard every day. Just because they were on shift, you're not going to exclude them, so you're going to host another one. So he hosted another one that afternoon so that we could put our numbers in with the morning guys.
Yeah, yeah.
So I get there, and this dude he's like, you get 3 attempts.
Jacked ass
The
Russian
minute
dude.
yeah, dude, like 6'4", 300 pounds.
Holy fuck.
He's like, you touch the bar, that counts as one. Like, so you're like, oh, how do we warm up? He's like, no. He goes, you touch the bar, that counts. So we're like, how the fuck do you get 3 attempts to max out
Yeah.
with no real warm up?
That's impossible.
Dude, so we started with squat. So we put 225 on, do 3 reps because once you touch the bar until you rack it, at the end it like doesn't end. So he was letting us do like a couple more reps than just one. So it'd be like he'd do like 3-4 reps, like rack it. Then it was like I went to 405 from 225 because
Dude,
I
what
wanted
the
a PR at 5'10".
Yeah.
And that was my goal. So I was like, how can I go from 225 to 5'10"? So I was like, well, I'll meet in the middle and go 405. Like just that load on your CNS.
Oh my
without
God.
warming up.
Oh.
So I do that for 1 rep, and then I got 5'10", and as I put it on, it was like the minute it came off the rack, it felt like 10,000 pounds.
Dude, you squatted 510 pounds in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And then when we went to the bench, it was the same shit, dude. It's like, okay, well, how do I get to 335, 340
Without just
with
destroying
only
your shoulder.
2 sets of before?
Are you kidding?
You know, like you're going for, and he was just this fucking Russian guy. He's like,
Fuck this guy.
touch the bar and it counts. So like you're like, what do I do? Like, how do I do
What?
this? How
I'm in
do,
high school football,
dude, it was like, how do you warm up with only 3 attempts
Wow.
for a PR?
This guy's a hard ass.
But I PR'd everything.
Wow. What'd you get for bench?
I got 335, I believe,
You squatted over 500 pounds
and then
got
335, and then deadlifted over 500 too.
Nice, dude.
So I had like a 1400 thing, and it was so fuck COVID.
Don't say that word.
It was such a
Nick's no list.
Yep, it was such a disappointment though, because in Afghanistan we did that competition, but in Kuwait, if you request to do the competition and you get a total of over 1,200, they put you on the Kuwait gym wall and like you stay there. So I was like, how cool would it be to have your name like remembered
That's sick.
on the wall? And then COVID happened on our way back, so we got locked down and they closed all the gyms, so we couldn't do it. I was like, man, that would have been so cool.
Wow.
Instead, they had a bench because back then they thought the sun will kill the COVID, so they just moved the gym equipment into the outside of the desert with no cover. You know, it was just hot.
So your benches are just
But
150 degrees.
Dude, you actually had to spray down the bars
Wow.
to touch them because it was like sizzling.
No way.
Yeah, and so they held a bench press competition outside. And it was like if you got over 300, it said like I benched over 300 in Afghanistan.
Nice.
I was like, this is so lame. I was like, and it only went up to 300. So the guys that could do over 300 was like,
Fuck this.
This is boring.
Yeah, what the
like, they do
fuck?
it for like 10 reps and rack it. Like, but yeah,
Damn, that's
So,
crazy.
Talked about that for a while.
That sounds
huh?
fun.
Yeah,
That sounds like a fun thing.
It was
to
a good
do,
time.
to be
Yeah.
honest.
that I mean, let's transition back. We have to have this conversation.
Okay, 100%.
What are we doing?
Well, we have to have
debate.
it, Lance.
Oh,
We haven't
yeah.
done it.
Yeah, I totally
we
forgot
went to
about it
Batman,
again. I
and
forgot
we
about
should have
it.
transitioned into.
We
that.
should have went right into it. Yeah.
But we have a debate. Batman versus Iron Man. Who wins?
Yep.
And luckily, we have 2 Batmen and 2 Iron Men.
Don't say that ever again. Don't say that ever again.
So
I did not like
let's
that.
talk.
I felt very uncomfortable.
Sorry,
I was like, why the Batman?
No, you're good. So okay,
you're a
keep going.
Batman. I'm a Batman. And you're Iron Man, and you're.
The way you said it.
We got 2 guys for Iron Man, 2 guys for Batman. We're gonna debate.
Are you
Yeah.
are you following along?
Yes.
So opening statements. Let's let Iron Man go first.
Okay.
Why is Iron Man?
Tony Stark. Tony Stank.
Like who would win? Are we talking about who's better or who would win in a fight? Who would win in a fight?
Who would win in a fight?
Absolutely.
Iron
Okay,
Man.
100%.
Iron
Iron Man
Man.
would win. I'm gonna
Iron
put this
Man.
down right now.
It's the old-fashioned way.
Iron Man's gonna win
So stupid.
because Iron Man can kill. Batman has sworn not to kill.
Yep.
End of story. You can't
He has-
rebuttal bullshit.
Ben
nothing.
Affleck murdered. Ben Affleck killed people.
Okay,
he snapped necks.
Okay, I learned this from him though. So
listen,
yeah, I learned this from him.
Batman can't kill Iron Man, so he's just going to continuously beat the shit out of
And
him.
it just depends on which.
Not if he's already
Forever,
dead.
forever
It depends
and ever.
on which era
Wow.
of Batman. Dude, Captain America fucked up Iron Man.
No.
He was beating his ass.
Him and
He slammed
fucking
his shoulder,
Bucky.
he
Him
won that
and
fight.
Bucky.
Not at the end,
Yeah.
but he shot his arm off.
What
or
do you
whatever.
mean, dude? He was taking on 2
No,
dudes
and
at a
then
time.
Bucky-
Hold on. One
And
at a
then-
time. One at a time.
And then Bucky got his arm shot off and laid there, and Iron Man or Captain America stopped holding back and beat his fucking ass.
There was
a Pause.
And then put that shield right down on him.
Pause. But hold on. Okay, that did happen. I 100% agree. I didn't think of that, but Thanos,
Check your history.
Thanos beat the fuck out of Iron Man and Vision, all these other people, and who fucked up Thanos? Tony Stark.
Thor.
Oh, Thor too.
Tony did not fuck up Thanos because he just snapped his fingers.
Yeah.
But
He was the first. Hey, he was the first one to cut him. He was the first one to cut him in combat.
His ass.
First one to cut him in combat.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That's true.
First one to cut him in combat.
Okay, well,
Thor.
how does this relate to
If
Batman?
Thor and
though?
him went one, if they went toe to toe, Thor would have won.
Well, because Thor is the most
Agreed.
powerful fucking character in
We're
the
off topic
MCU.
again.
Anyways,
We're
yes.
off topic.
No, roll it back. Captain America's a better, Batman is a much better fighter than Captain
Much better
America.
fighter.
I agree.
And
I agree
smarter.
with that. I agree
And
with
if
that.
Captain America,
Batman's
just needed-
better at hand-to-hand combat, yeah, but
100%.
Tony Stark's got a fucking like $3 gajillion like suit.
and he got his ass beat by a guy with a shield.
No,
And spandex.
he's not just some fucking guy, dude. They injected like 30,000 vials of that blue
but I
goo
thought
shit.
that-
Yeah, yeah.
I thought
Homeboy
that-
woke up in a hyperbonic chamber and was like, went from 5'5" twig, and then they were like, "Oh, look at your chest." He's like, "Yeah, what's up, everybody?
He beat his
I
ass.
can just run and jump over cars now, jump in the river, super swim," and he caught a submarine, pulled Homeboy out, launched him out the water.
So not just a dude with a shield.
Okay,
and
but what
spandex.
about
Fuck
this?
no, dude.
What
He's
about
a
this?
superhero.
What about this powerful suit that is probably honestly going to weigh like what? What do we think the Iron Man suit weighs?
Over
Maybe-
1,000 pounds.
Oh no way,
Over
dude!
1,000
He
pounds.
made that
Not the
suit like
nanite one.
no,
No,
dude.
not
Those
that
are
No,
one.
not the
wicked.
nanite, but that's not what he was wearing when he was
Bro, you
fighting.
throw,
Facts.
Yeah,
and
true.
if you're gonna throw different variations in and shit like
No,
that, throw,
I'm saying like Captain America is lighter and still beat the shit out of a
Okay,
giant
pause.
machine.
no way, dude.
You're gonna tell me that Tony Stark laying there on the ground with a shield in his chest is a victory
Which
stance?
fucking
I'm gonna
Get the
send
fuck
you a
out.
video of that whole fucking fight scene, and then you can look it over.
Yeah.
which version of Batman are we debating against Iron Man? Which
Well,
version of Batman?
that's the
That's
question.
a huge.
That's a huge
indicator.
piece. That's a huge piece because we only have one option.
there's-
We have
there's
one
multiple-
option
There's no. Yeah. We can't say every variation of Batman. We would say one Batman.
because y'all got tons of
We should
films.
say
So don't say the Batman that smiles. You fuck.
we should say just the comic book versions. Like it's pretty generic.
Yeah, I like that.
So Batman,
except
thank
Batman
you.
that smiles.
No
Yeah,
way,
Batman.
dude.
No, not that
No
one.
way,
That one's
dude.
like a two characters combined. So that would be
People
something.
listening and watching, look up Batman that
If
smiles.
Batman
Look at
put on
nightmares.
the Infinity Gauntlet, it would sizzle him like a fucking cracker.
Oh,
hold it
okay.
like a god.
Okay.
Tony,
Rule everything.
well,
You can't
you're throwing. That's exactly what
It
the
killed him.
only Iron Man
So
we
who
have
wins?
is.
Who wins?
He had
It
to
killed them
literally
both.
snap the finger
Yeah.
and get rid of an
then-
entire civilization like
So-
race that would obliterate the
So,
world.
and the only way he beats Batman, it's a tie
Oh my god!
because they both die.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
No way.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. The only time.
Oh, that's
you
a
give
good
him,
point.
You give him the stones, he snaps
think about
Batman
this,
away,
though.
and he
How-
dies.
how much-
So who wins? No one.
Yeah.
It took the stones to beat Batman.
Facts,
What
bro.
What do you mean it took the
No,
stones
no,
to beat
no, I
Batman?
think, but I still think Iron Man could beat Batman.
yeah.
100%. 100%. Without the stones.
He goes,
Let's-
"Oh yeah, you're
let's
so
take-
right." Yeah, no.
Let's take.
He still loses.
We can't bring in like MCU to Marvel shit like with the glove.
That's
okay?
what I'm saying.
So
If
it has to be like, are we doing comic? Are we doing Christian Bale? Are we doing fucking?
We're
Ben
doing the
Affleck?
comic.
We're doing the comics. Okay, Zach, why can Batman beat Iron Man? Why is he?
Batman is so much more stealthy.
How?
He's just
my friend,
he-
okay? I love him.
He's really
Stop
good.
talking about him.
He's a great fighter.
He's been bullied his whole life. Dude.
Like, he was so ready to answer. That voice jumped up like 4 octaves. Well, dude.
Bro, Zach reminds me of Cartman from South Park sometimes.
Shit on the teacher's desk.
Bro, literally. The fuck, man?
Okay, Batman is more stealthy. He could
Why? Back that up.
because he was in the League of Shadows and he's
Dude, he is the
known
Shadows.
yeah, he's
Okay.
He's like the most. He could out stealthy Tony Stark's suit.
I want to grab my notes.
Bullshit.
I'm upstairs.
Bullshit.
You
No,
hold
Don't
this
you
down.
dare.
You can't
I gotta go
detect
grab
Don't
this
you
man.
dare.
Yes, you can.
Can't.
Tony Stark has
Bullshit.
Jarvis and Friday working for his ass, bro.
Exactly. That's
No, dude,
He has
Friday is a
cloaks.
fucking one of the strongest AIs in the entire fucking world.
But
It
No,
is. It
definitely.
is. It
Yeah.
is. It
Batman
is.
has a cloak, and
Batman has a cloak.
it's just his cape.
Guess what? Tony
His
Stark can
cape?
fucking
His
burn
cape
and
is a
singe the
cloak.
cloak off.
Dude,
cloak off.
he could click one button and send like a fucking nuclear missile attached to your suit, and bam.
And what's he gonna do? Is he gonna grab it? No, because he's gonna.
What is he gonna do? Click a button on his chest
This
and
is
4
what Batman
boomerangs
would
come
do.
out like.
You know how Batman would disarm like,
Batarangs.
the Iron Man suit.
You know what I'm saying?
Batarangs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just throw like a batarang that attaches to the suit and disables it. Done.
Can't do it.
Dude,
Why?
Iron Man.
so
Dude,
nervous.
Iron Man.
Why?
No, because Iron Man's in the like most upgraded, like latest version of Tony Stark. You
Yeah.
have to remember, he literally created a new like material in the world. Remember when he like built
Yeah,
that whole new
yeah,
piece?
yeah.
Pause. I'm gonna go Restart the camera.
Oh
We
yeah,
don't
that's
want to
right.
fucking.
I think the audio's still going.
Yeah, audio's still going.
Yeah. So he literally like comprised his final suit of a whole new like material that the world had never even seen.
I'm sure Batman.
Tony Stark can do it on his own, dude. Batman half the time has to pay his little supervisor to do half the shit he wants.
Fuck
He just needs to order the equipment.
He just is super rich, so he just pays people to fucking build him half the shit he needs.
All right, Devo's got the notes.
That's bullshit, by the way.
I love how
That's
Devo printed
bullshit.
it out.
Bullshit.
He's got like 2 pages.
I don't remember last
Yeah,
time I used a printer.
has a PowerPoint ready to go. So as you can see here on slide 1,
Batman's
Well, when
outfit
it
is
comes-
way cooler.
so statistically in 1963 when Batman was fighting the Joker.
Well, I mean, you got to think though. The Batman, he could have built. Basically did build an Iron Man.
He
know how many
did
suits he had to
not
build to
build
fight
an
his-
arc
What?
reactor,
to
dude.
beat
build-
Superman.
Tony Stark figured out time travel, dude, in a garage hanging out with his kid.
Batman
Facts.
helped Flash get his powers
They literally
without any knowledge.
cool, bro. Cool.
Stop. We can't keep bringing up things that they've done for somebody else or what they did. Like it has to be them battling. That's our argument.
I
You're
asked
right.
the smartest AI in
But
the
Tony
world.
Stark could figure out time travel, so he could just keep going
I get
back in
that.
time
Yeah,
and
I get
fucking up
that.
the Batman.
I asked ChatGPT who wins.
Oh,
What they
sweet.
say.
Oh, fuck that shit.
I fucking hate you.
In conclusion, while Iron Man may have superior technology and physical strength,
Bullshit.
Batman's intellect, martial arts skills, stealth, weaponry, and
Intellect?
Smart as fuck.
unwavering determination.
Not smarter than Tony
Give him-
Stark.
Give him a fighting chance to win against Iron Man in a one-on-one battle.
It would give him a chance. It said it would give him a
He's
chance.
not smarter than Tony
It
fucking
didn't say-
Stark.
Pause. It said it would give him a chance. It didn't say he would win.
It didn't
said it would
say.
give him, it would
yeah,
give him
Oh!
a chance. So fuck ChatGPT.
So then you can tell him to shove it.
fucking AI.
We're talking about the dude who figured out time travel. Time travel.
what
so
Oh,
did
yeah.
Batman when he had to.
When?
He had to deal with the Flash fucking
what
up
I'm saying.
timeline, and he
That's
actually
what I'm
went back
saying.
in time. He built the time.
But the Flash had to do it. Tony Stark literally
Well,
put
Batman-
together a
Thanos-
like actual
Batman-
tool.
Batman thought of the instructions.
I
to
could
do
think
it
about
for
how to
Flash.
fucking.
Because
I could think about how to
Batman-
fly off of a building. But guess what? If I can't do it, I'm gonna die.
Fun fact about Batman, though, in the comics they said he came up with a way to kill every member of the Justice
Yeah,
League in
the
case any
contingency
of them.
plans for the Justice League.
Dude, his own friends, he's like,
the contingency plan.
see, losers, people who are losing an argument, start to mock.
I was just noticing
It's a
that.
tactic because he knows he's losing.
Yup.
I'm getting mad.
All right. So this, what's going to come down to is because we'll never get on the same page.
Never.
So what we're gonna do
Garbage.
is leave it to you guys. So we'll put up a poll sometime this week after the
But what
episode
if
drops.
They have no knowledge.
Oh, there will be people that have knowledge.
Yeah,
And that will vote Batman.
But we have the knowledge, and we're just splitting hairs. You know,
Yeah,
we
true.
know we're never gonna switch. It's
Yeah.
like we need Dennis.
I'm dug
we
in.
need Dennis from the.
Yeah.
Or no, we need Mac and Charlie from Always Sunny in Philadelphia
We need
when
the
they have
pickle
the
party.
fence.
Yeah.
He goes and I'm on the
We
fence.
should do that.
We should have a sticky. We'll get a
Yeah,
sticky
yeah, yeah.
thing where if you're kind of on the fence, you can fall down to the fence.
You
and-
should put the fence as an option.
Yeah, no, because then people are gonna pick the fence because they're just
Yeah,
gonna be like,
true.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Fence it.
Damn, dude. I don't know, man.
All right.
I'm still stuck.
You guys have valid points, but I'm stuck.
I'm
stuck.
not.
I
I'm
had-
not. I'm
I-
not
Nick,
wavering
I had
at all.
your
I'm
ass
not wavering
convinced.
at all.
I had Nick right where I wanted him.
Yeah, you did. You had me, bro.
Give me 5 more minutes and you.
Yeah, but
would've-
then
you
I
would've
caught
been
it,
Team
bro.
Batman.
You said you.
We linked eyes and I was like,
Yo.
hey, come on over here.
And then the
It's
moment
nice.
you were
It's
reading,
nice.
and then the moment you're like, gives him a chance to win. I'm like, argument down the drain.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I had you.
You did have me, bro. 100%.
And yeah, I saw you starting to step over the line, and
I was getting there.
you slipped right out of my fingers. I got too cocky.
I win.
So good job, Zach. We'll take that as a W.
How?
No, that's what I was waiting for. All right. I want to get into some listener questions. We're gonna
Oh,
move
wait,
on
dude.
from that.
We should talk about the New York Pro.
Okay, let's talk.
Dude, New York Pro. Okay. Does everybody know the top 5 for men's open?
Yeah, it was Antonio, Stu. Who's the good-looking guy? The good-looking blonde guy.
He's the yeah.
Is that the guy that looks like Derek Lunsford?
Kind of. Yeah, he
He's
got a big
very-
forehead.
Yep.
He's got a very impressive physique.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
then it was
I
that
think
Carter
he could be really
guy.
good with time.
No, I had
that-
Stu winning at first. Like
No, the minute I saw
day of the
Antonio-
show, really.
Yeah, I was
He
like-
had. Yeah.
Bro,
told
I
him,
thought
I was like,
Stu
he's
was
gonna
bigger.
be
Stu's back was.
Yeah.
Stu's bigger. He's bigger.
He's
but
huge.
Antonio just looked so.
Who's he
Structurally
being-
in
who's he being
shape and
coached by?
symmetry.
Antonio's
Anto-
front
Tony-
double
Antonio
with his
won.
core looked fantastic.
Who's he being coached by?
Stu?
Who?
Stu?
I'm not sure.
What a good competition.
Yeah.
Lance and I were talking about this yesterday. The competitions, because of the competition, the people doing the shows are
Dude,
getting
it's
so
getting
good.
so good
It's not
every
like-
year.
it's
The
not like there's
standards jumping.
Yeah, it's not like there's a show anymore where you're like, oh, it's just that show.
Like, dude, I showed him Matt Grego holding like a front vacuum with
He
his
is
quad
very
sweep.
good.
Dude, I looked at
You
Devo and I'm like,
used
dude,
to
his lines are
His
wild.
legs are small.
5th place.
He's wild.
Bro, but dude,
Those
Zach
legs
used
are
to hate
perfect.
his physique.
It was never big enough.
You
Dude,
used to didn't
he
like
got-
his men's
he got
physique,
big.
bro.
He got the size, and now
Dude,
he
his
looks
legs
good.
looked insane.
Yeah.
I just
he
hate
looked awesome.
that he would compare himself to C-Bum. It's like, dude, no.
Yeah,
stop.
that's the shit
He
that
did
triggered
that?
you.
He
Yeah,
did that.
he did
Oh,
that.
that's sad.
Remember when everybody was like,
Don't
after-
do that.
Like
Yeah.
everybody was matching up their pictures to see.
Did you guys ever see
time?
that Gabe dude? That Gabriel? He's like Brazilian. He looks
Gabriel
like
Calderon?
something like that. He's like the C-bum of Brazil.
Oh yes, I know. Who
Oh,
you're
yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Not
he looks
Calderon,
great.
No,
He can say he's like, oh, I'm like C-Bum.
Oh, I'm thinking about
because you
Angel.
actually at least have like close physiques, but Matt Grego doesn't look like C-Bum.
Not at all.
Come on
No.
now.
no, not at all.
What do we say?
Respect this,
Dude,
man.
Michael DeBull got
king.
first for New York Pro Classic physique again.
Who?
Michael DeBull.
Is he the?
He just won. What was before New York? Was it? Was it Toronto? I don't know, but he just won 2 classic pro shows in a row, and he's going to the Olympia again.
What a dick bag,
Dude, yeah.
You already got your Olympia buy-in,
Bro.
and then you go win another
Dude,
one.
there's
that from
money at these pro
Yeah,
shows.
say, get that
Yeah.
cash, dude.
Ah, dude.
I would
Yeah.
want to get.
And
What is it, like
Michael
50K?
Michael DeBull, I don't know what it is at these pro shows, but Michael DeBull's
No,
like,
it's nowhere
he's
near.
one of the best. No, probably
They're
nowhere
pretty
near.
low. It's like
really?
He's one of the
10K.
best in the world because he's been to the Olympia multiple times, but like he's not as well known, so he has to put his name out there and win pro shows. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
he's one of the best physiques in the world.
So okay, I
That's
have a
kinda
question
crazy,
for
though.
all of you guys. If you were to like say we're all pros, right? Say we're all pros, and we're competing, and we're at the caliber of like Urs and Chris, and you only did the Olympia once a year. Would you only do the Olympia once a year, or would you do a bunch?
Well,
of
the reason
shows?
why Chris doesn't feel pressure to do any other shows is because he is so financially stable.
Agreed.
He's got Courtney.
Say if you say if you like
Nah,
enjoy the
yeah.
sport and like actually like
Less stress
competing,
on the body, too.
Would
Yeah.
you do these shows? Or
There's a
would you
lot
just
of variables
stay-
that go into my decision there. It's gonna be
Only-
like, do I have income coming in from endorsements and
Right.
sponsors? You know, what else do I have coming
If
in?
I'm
It's a lot of
financially
stress.
good,
If you
no.
can use the whole year-
Absolutely not. Yeah.
if you can use the whole year to gain size and
Why
just
wouldn't
work
you?
on your
Well, say
weaknesses.
no. That's the thing. Say you're in a really like you're in the spot to win these shows.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
yeah,
but if there's no
C-Bum-
need to, though.
C-Bum could
You
win
guys don't
every
want, like,
show of every
You
day.
guys don't
or
want those
weekend.
titles.
I would probably
No.
do it a couple times.
No.
I would do like if I was a new pro and I was good.
Me
and
too.
I had the caliber to like do good at the Olympia.
I try to make my mark.
I would, yeah. Like
I guess
would do these
career-wise,
shows
you'd
my
get-
first couple of years.
I think
and
your
gain those
popularity
titles.
now with social media, though, you just need to place top 3. Like, look how popular Urs is in America all of a sudden.
But he
He kind of
true.
just came out of nowhere and then placed high at the Olympia, and then that's it. Like,
But
now
he
he's
said,
famous.
but he said, if we're all like pros and we've been to the Olympia, not like the best, like
he's
top
saying,
5.
but he's saying, like, if we were like an Urs or someone like that, would we do other
Oh
shows?
No.
gotcha.
No.
not if at that level. But if
No.
I was top 16, fuck yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to because you need to make sure you get
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
But if you're top 5, you're automatically coming back.
I think so. Yeah. Well,
So-
no, that's true. But I agree. If I was top 5, I probably would.
We're saying
be
if
doing
you're
other
top
shows.
5 and you're automatically qualified every year after
Yeah.
year, do you do a show in
I would
between?
probably do them.
I'd probably do them until I felt financially stable, and the minute
Yeah.
I did, I would be like,
I'm
okay,
good, I'm
now we
good.
can just
I
focus.
just
Relax.
feel like
You can relax a little
you can
bit.
Get more.
C-Bum barely.
More hyper on your name, bro.
Yeah, more hype.
C-Bum's just starting his growth season. That was back in December. The
Yeah,
Olympia.
true.
Like he got to take 5 months.
That's
off.
also he can't build too much because his weight cap.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
like, why wouldn't you just relax? The reason why
Enjoy
he
your
rebounds
time,
so
dude.
quickly is
Yeah.
he's not stressing it out all year like the rest of
Exactly.
them.
Eat a little bit more.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
got to be hard.
relax.
I just love training for the sake of training, bro.
Yeah, I mean, you imagine being that big and that perfect that you just have to train like very lazily,
Yeah.
to keep it, but not grow too much.
That's a
'cause then
mind
it'll
fuck.
make prepping hard later.
Yeah.
but
He
he's
looks
just
like he
he just
trains his
chills.
ass off.
He's just
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Goes on
just
dope vacations.
gonna do some lat pull downs today
Yeah.
and call it a day.
But dude, honestly, like I think going back to your point, a lot of these pros, dude, like when I was at the Olympia, and the Arnold, and I saw a lot of the classic guys up there and a lot of the physique guys. I'm like, dude, that guy's been in the Olympia or the Arnold multiple times, and like I know who he is, but I doubt a lot of people know who that person is. You know, it's because, and I think it's because like they've been hitting that top tier, one show a year, maybe 2 shows a year, you know, and they haven't built that fan base. And I feel like a lot of
Yeah.
guys are missing that in their career. Is like, one, yes, like it helps the body only prepping once a year, you know, for that show. You know, even, or maybe twice.
yeah,
maybe
I feel
you're
like-
Olympia qualifier to win a pro show and then go to the Olympia.
I feel like that's easy to argue though for anybody outside of the top 5. You need to
Yes,
build your
yes,
brand.
yeah. But I feel like people don't
It's your
think of it
job.
that way. They're
Yeah.
more so thinking like, okay, next year I'm gonna be top 5. We got to only do one show, and a lot, bro. Your fan base and just like
Right.
notoriety plays a
Goes a
huge
long
role.
way.
Yeah, not in judging.
No.
none of that. But it plays a huge role in your career path
But
and how you feel with everything.
Like in this last one, there were so many guys on stage, so it does help with judging a little
Yes.
bit because they hear the whispers
The
in
names,
the news.
yep.
So you might fall to like 16, 17 and people are like, he's going to get 10 this year.
Yeah.
So they might take an extra look at you and be
Yeah.
like, why is everybody saying that?
because
You know?
Grego got second callouts and then he got moved to first, or
Yeah.
then he got moved to top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it does go a little bit of a length to be kind of in the conversations. you
Yeah.
know, month after month or season
Yeah.
after season.
Ah, dude, I'm getting fucking hyped now, dude. I want to compete
Yeah.
really bad.
So that was fun. I mean, I was just telling them every time they have the Gilco releases of their
So cool.
of their
Yes.
So
routines.
cool.
I'm like, I love watching.
Me
those.
too.
They get me hyped.
Me too.
Every time I'm like, maybe this isn't for us.
Do you guys think
I'll watch
Stu?
one of those, and I'm like, yeah,
Do you think Stu's gonna make it to the Olympia this year? I bet he will.
Yeah.
yeah, he's gonna go.
He'll win a pro
He'll
show.
go win a
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Let's hear some questions.
All right.
Let's get some questions. Bro chat questions. No. Let him
well,
rip.
Let's catch up on the Instagram ones, and then
Let's
I'll
just do
move
some random
to
ones. Yeah. just pick whatever you
Yeah.
want.
Noah, athlete of Lance's. He asked, let's give some recommendations for the best sauces you guys use.
The Flavor Gang sauce.
Hands down. Hands down.
You got to use.
I got to get them.
I have never had them.
I've
Oh,
heard
dude.
they're, but
They're
they say they're bomb.
They are
Provide.
a game changer.
They're really that good.
They're a
I-
game changer.
I
Bro,
You'll look forward to.
I
eating
use all the
those.
G Hughes.
That much.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you can use G Hughes and like
G Hughes gets old.
coops and stuff, but like these actually taste like how they like are labeled.
Like you
And the
lit.
calories are there too. Like
Yeah.
you don't like. There's not a lot of calories in them. I think the highest calorie one is the ranch one.
Yeah. It's
And
40 calories, I
yeah,
think.
like 35, 40 calories. Like that's not bad at all.
No.
And like,
Nothing.
dude,
You
the
put
way
a
they
lot.
taste is like, I never get sick of putting it on just a plain ass chicken.
Fuck it, I'm
breast.
spending 75 and getting a case
guys,
today.
like,
I
it's
don't know
actually-
if I will.
Fuck.
Like
I
don't,
gotta try them
bro,
before.
I
They
don't
last a
use
long
ketchup
time,
anymore.
too, yeah.
I barely use ketchup anymore
love
unless it's on
ketchup.
eggs. I get
I'm a
so
big
sick
ketchup
of
and
anything.
sriracha guy.
Yeah, it's so
Dude,
good.
The only thing
Or
I haven't
that-
got.
That new sweet and spicy mustard.
Oh, that
that
one's good.
one's
He
really
showed me
good.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm. I use
Really
that
big
one.
fan of that.
That Coops one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my favorite.
I like
Or
that one.
any
Fuck
brand.
that shit. Fuck that shit.
Put that on
Wow.
ground
Code,
beef. It's
Code
nice.
Legion at Flavor
Legion,
Gang.
baby.
Oh my god.
But that was a good
Flavor
question.
Gang.
No free ads.
Moving on.
No free.
Are cheat meals necessary in the off season?
Yes.
I think they make the off season
Depends.
They make it
Depending.
more fun.
Yeah,
It kind of
probably.
it allows you to have that like mental break.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think that's
also
important.
if I give people too much slack, I'm like, hey, get a cheat meal this week, you know, and they're like, oh, okay, and then they're gonna take it on whatever fucking day they want, and they're gonna do 2 in a row. Like I don't give people a lot of slack with it.
So
But I tell them like, yo, enjoy yourself. You know, at this point, like Devo, I know like you're on your shit for X amount of time,
Right.
And like I know that you're not gonna let it slip.
like 90-10.
Exactly.
Well,
so it's like, bro, like,
healthy.
when I see you eating whatever the fuck you want, I'm like, dude, 100%. Like, that's not gonna fuck them up. But if I see somebody struggling 50% on during the week, and then they can't even have adherence to 4 days out of the week, you know, I'm like,
So
why do you deserve a cheat meal?
and
Your
stop
whole life's
me.
been a cheat meal.
And we don't have to spend a ton of time on this.
Your whole
one.
life.
But stop me if I'm wrong. So basically, what we're saying is, no, they're absolutely not necessary.
Yep.
Like to grow and to gain in the off season. It's more of just a client dependent situation. If they
Agreed.
like are earning them, you know.
I think it's a behavioral-
Are you staying
behavioral
on
too, behavioral
90% of the
I
time?
think being flexible with athletes is very important.
Yes.
So because like you don't want them to be so hyper focused on this one thing all the time that it's gonna become like monotonous. They're not gonna enjoy it. So I think having like these small things like a cheat meal once or twice a week is something that can kind of like refresh them and then get back on
Agreed.
course.
No, 100% agreed. But what I like to do, man, is like before I even tell them, yes, we're having cheat meals, dude, I instill the discipline and consistency and adherence.
Yep.
Because if I don't have that, they're going to take cheat meals whenever the fuck they want to take them.
Yep.
You know, so it's like I have to first require the adherence, the consistency, and the discipline before I'm flexible with them.
If you're following the plan and doing what you're supposed to do, then you've earned that right
Exactly.
to have that refeed
Exactly.
and that cheat meal.
100%. Anyway, that's
Speaking
so
of cheat meals, what are the most McNuggets you guys think you could eat in a single sitting?
50.
50?
50.
I feel like I could do
50.
100.
50.
100.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Dude, there's no way.
I bet I could.
Dude.
If I could
You'd
do
be in
s-
pain.
Oh, it'd be painful.
Yeah.
If I can do
Oh.
600 grams of rice in a meal, I can do 100.
Yeah, Nick, I bet
You
could do
could,
a lot.
yeah.
I bet I could do 100 McNuggets.
But you could open 20 at a time and just dump them down you.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
I don't eat McNuggets, so it's like how fast do they go down?
I don't.
They're very light. They're very light. They're very light.
They're super
don't eat
light.
McNuggets.
It's like chips, dude. Just pop them.
Dude, they're so light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even want McNuggets. They're kind of like
Oh, they're disgusting.
Yeah.
I think they're
Oh,
kind of
with
gas.
ranch?
I think
With
they're kind of
ranch,
gas,
dude?
actually.
they're not even real.
Oh.
It's not
I
real
think they're
chicken.
bomb.
Didn't they come out with it's not real
It's
chicken?
not real
like-
chicken at all. It's so good.
Shut up, Fuad.
So good, dude.
McDonald's loving ass.
I haven't had McDonald's in so long.
Big fan of the breakfast, yeah.
Sponsor me.
Next question.
Okay, next question. I think this one's pretty easy, but I'll ask it. Only blowjobs and no sex your whole life, or only sex and no blowjobs? I would do away with blowjobs.
Fuck yeah.
See you
Yeah,
later.
sex has to
Dude,
stay.
what?
Could
If you're
care less. you
Yeah.
know?
Even though I do love
next
a damn
question.
good blow.
You do love a good one, but
I love a blow.
But-
Could I-
Blowies are essential every time, though. I'm not.
Could
I'm
I-
I want
telling
my
you that
partner
now.
to feel good too.
yeah. Okay.
Shut up, Beta. I'm kidding.
We're gonna lose the moms on
Sorry,
this
girl.
one.
Dude, Zach's like, well, you gotta show him love, dude.
I gotta get it.
Female equality.
It goes a long way. It goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
We'll this next one's gonna lose the moms, but
Oh, fuck.
suck a dude's dick until he comes,
Jesus.
or eat a dude's ass for 3 minutes.
Dude, did Bill ask? This is one of Bill's
These-
questions.
It's got
shout,
Fuck you, Bill.
shout out to the tissue specialist, Bill Shim.
No free ads.
Haley, your husband's a freak.
Dude, I'm not eating
That's
a man's asshole,
gross.
bro.
No.
I'm eating a man's ass for 3 minutes.
Dude, 3 minutes
wait,
is
you're
a
gonna
long
suck a
time.
dick and swallow cum? What is wrong with you?
You're gonna eat a poopy butthole?
Bro, that's
A man's
Yes.
hairy asshole, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
not-
a jungle
if,
cat.
If I
It's
can
a
bleach
jungle
it, if I
cat.
can bleach it first, then I'm doing the
You
ass.
can't edit the game now.
Fuck.
I
God
hope,
damn it.
I hope
Take
he.
it out.
You live with that.
I hope he respects me and showers.
Oh yeah, true.
What if he's
What if it's
just
right after a
What if
workout?
it's after like a landscaping job?
Oh,
I'm
Summer
still.
heat,
and
summer
you're gonna
heat
suck
landscaping job.
the chrome off his dick until he comes after a landscaping job over just licking his plain asshole for a little bit.
Agreed,
Okay, it's not
agreed.
like
You
you're-
can always plug
Yeah,
your
you gotta
nose.
go with the ass.
You have to live
have
with
go
the fact that you
ass.
swallowed a
Okay,
dude's
but you
cum.
can't.
Yeah,
when
you gotta
eat-
live with
when
that.
you eat the ass, you can't like. Fucking
I could
just
forget
do-
that.
you
I could
can't just,
compartmentalize that.
Partially put your tongue in it. Like,
You'd
you have
for
to go
sure vomit
crazy.
your guts out though. You're gonna
What is
vomit.
crazy?
Crazy.
What does crazy mean?
I don't know. You
We're
can't-
gripping
you
cheeks,
can't-
spreading as hard as we can, like
You can't
Zach, give us your ass eating crazy.
tongue fucking him or what? Like
What are the standards of ass eating craziness?
Zach's like that tongue has to go inside that butthole.
it sounds. He goes. You better give him the best experience of his life.
You don't taste that, man. It didn't count.
Oh my God, stop talking about this. Okay,
right.
I'm choosing eating them out. Fuck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
God damn.
Lance, what are you going
Zach's
with?
gay.
Huh?
You're sucking a dick,
No.
ass.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
we're all in compliance.
Yep.
There. Okay. Would you rather fight 12 bald eagles or 10 12-year-olds with scissors?
That's a good one.
Jesus.
Wait, can you raise? Can you
Who the fuck asked
I'm
that?
using the first 12. I'm knocking him out, and then I'm using him as a weapon. I'm swinging that
10
little child.
bald eagles, bro.
That's a lot.
I'm fighting the
That's a lot.
kids.
Have you seen Jurassic
You're
Park?
probably gonna get stabbed by one of the kids though, bro.
Jurassic Park?
Have you seen Jurassic Park when that like little girl gets like picked up by the
Yeah, yeah.
pterodactyl?
Yeah.
I fear that.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like
terrifying.
That's scary.
all those
Yeah.
birds just coming down at you and just fucking ripping you
They're
all.
huge,
Yeah.
dude.
Imagine their
They're
claws just going into your skin
Oh.
left and right.
But then those little,
talons.
I mean those little shit kids though.
Let's say that one of those 10-year-olds is gonna get a scissors inside you. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
take
but you-
one shank.
yeah,
Jurassic Park was a great movie. I'm not gonna lie.
the old ones.
I'd
are-
rather do the kids. I'd rather fight the kids.
I'm fighting the children, and God, do I hate kids too?
Yeah.
So I would just,
Fuck kids.
I'd be living my dream.
I wouldn't feel as much guilt fucking
No.
up a
I
10-year-old.
don't want to hurt an animal.
No. Gorgeous creature.
Let's see. Who? Okay. Let's do ranking of joint, blunt, bong, or pipe.
Oh, this is a good one, actually.
What is that? What are the options again?
Joint, blunt, bong,
All right,
or pipe.
now, for the people that do not smoke
Ooh.
weed, use each of these for a strategic
or anything.
thing.
You can smoke tobacco.
Or tobacco.
too,
Tobacco.
you know.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. No comment. Anyway, yep, exactly. Okay, anyway, so I'm gonna pick
Plausible
bong.
deniability. That's just
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick bong if I want to get baked insanely quick.
Okay,
Really?
so wait,
Absolutely,
what?
bro. I
what
get so fucking high.
Well, was that the question? No, it wasn't how
It was
quick you
rankings.
could.
No,
It was
there's
rankings. It was rankings of your favorite. Your
oh,
favorite.
Okay.
I already know for sure.
I think joint would be one. I just it's relaxing.
Oh, mine's different. Yeah.
It's relaxing, but joint would be first. Bong would be second. Because
What?
You could get a really fancy, nice bong.
Oh, for
and
sure.
like that's a great time.
You got some ice cubes in there.
Yeah.
Good time.
So joint, bong, pipe, just because
Yeah.
I don't remember the last one.
Blunt.
Oh fuck, blunt.
I'm
Blunt
complete
first. Sorry.
opposite.
Wait,
Blunt.
what?
Sorry,
Blunt,
Blunt's
joint.
one for me.
Let me
I'm
hear
gonna-
someone confident.
I'm
Lance.
gonna
Go
do.
ahead.
I'm gonna do blunt, joint, bong, pipe.
And that's it.
Yeah, I think those are
Yeah,
the
that's
options. Yeah.
That's it. That's confident I'm in that.
I would switch 2 and 3, and that would be mine.
Okay. Lance?
Oh, for sure, blunt number one because it's gonna
100%.
go the slowest, and
Yeah.
you can like. There's so many different styles of wraps to use, so it's kind of
100%.
I don't know. It's it's
Flavors.
romantic. It's romantic. You're
Yeah.
excited. You're like, all right,
And
date
it
night.
tastes
What
fucking
what
good.
flavor am I gonna choose
Yeah.
tonight? So you have variety. You get to like find out which papers you like more than the others. So I think it's a blast going to
Yeah.
like pick out new ones.
Yeah.
That's like me being cultured.
What's your favorite Swisher flavor for, or any cigar flavor to roll a blunt in?
Ooh, that's a
You gotta go with
great
the
question.
OG grape.
I
White
like.
Owl.
I'm
No,
a
actually,
fan.
yeah, I was actually. I love that Zach threw that in. I think White Owl is super slept on. They have a peach one,
So good, dude.
and that is my favorite because in the summer it's like a refreshing taste with the bud.
Dude, I'm completely different. I'm very old school with it. I love just rolling a blunt with the backwoods.
That's disgusting.
You're-
I love it, dude.
Redneck as fuck.
Bro,
Dude, those
I'm so-
hurt. They're
dude.
always wet. They're always rolled like
Dude,
shit.
'cause it's
They're
rolled-
clumpy.
'cause It's not with paper. It's with an actual tobacco leaf. I love it,
Yeah,
love
but
it
it's
so much.
fucking. It's like
you guys ever
it's
chew?
jangety.
dude. I was chewing in 7th grade, dude.
Yeah,
No.
I knew you
Dude,
would.
I chewed for fucking 6 years of my life.
When
Did
this
you
guy-
really?
When this guy
Oh, yeah.
puts stuff on his stories of him talking, it
Bro,
looks
I'm
like there's
surprised-
chew in his
I'm
lip.
surprised you guys
He's-
haven't even noticed. Like my left
Really?
side is like my right side opens up more because my left side is like I always pack my left side.
Really?
So it's like thicker and has more space.
Pay
Yeah.
attention next time he puts up something on his story. Look at like how he,
I've
like,
noticed
had-
it. I've just never really said anything about it.
I've had people like that have never met me in person, like ask me on my story, like, "Dude, you got a chaw in?" I'm like, "No, it's just from fucking chewing when I was in high school."
Holy cow.
Bro, I would
That's
Damn.
crazy.
I would chew fucking. Dude, I would start in 7th grade. I'm not proud of it, but I was fucking
7th grade.
Oh yeah, dude. I'd go duck hunting. Me and my buddies before school, pop a fucking chaw in.
before school.
God,
yeah.
you guys up from that up north area.
Dude, I was nuts. And then,
just
bro,
wild.
it was yeah.
us,
And then,
us city boys, no.
That's gross.
dude, one time. So like, I had this was back when I was into like trapping and shit, like trapping animals, selling the hides and stuff. Did you know I did that?
No, I didn't.
It's fucking. Oh, dude, it's so sick. It was like, but like I had my own shed that I built, like my own garage, bro.
Not shocked though.
Yeah, you're
I
not
didn't
shocked.
know it, but I'm not shocked.
But dude, I would like tell my parents. I'm surprised they didn't catch on. It's like, sorry, mom and dad, but like, I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna go out. They know this now. I'm like, I'm gonna go out and clean my shed, and it had all my traps in it. It was heated and stuff. So I'd go out like 9 at night before bed. Okay, and I'd just fucking listen to music in there, have a fat chaw, and sit there. I'd like sometimes like stash beers.
I
and
didn't even
steal
know-
it, just sip on beers, bro.
I didn't even know Chew existed until I
Yeah.
got into the army. Like
My dad took my tin
My
one
first
time.
construction job. Yeah,
Ooh,
that was
I
my
know
I
that
didn't.
story.
I didn't even
Yo.
know that was a real thing.
You
And
got
then
your
I
ass
would
beat.
find
Yeah.
people that have been doing it since like that 7th grade.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't even know it existed till I was like 20.
One time, so my
19.
my dad chewed Kodiak, and I was just like, I would just try to chew whatever I got my hands on until I got my license.
Yeah.
So one time I was like, my dad like figured it out, and he like stole my tin. And when I was in the truck with him one time, my dad would never pack a lip in front of us as a kid. Never do it. He just didn't want us seeing it. Okay, like even when I was at like 2 years ago when he quit, and one time we're in the truck and he pulls out a tin. I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh, that's mine. He was only a Kodiak guy, and he's looking at me. He's packing it. I'm like, oh fuck. I was like, he knows.
Checkmate, bitch.
And he was fucking pissed, dude.
Yeah.
He smacked a dip out of my face one time.
That's
Yeah, and I was like,
good.
oh. I'm like, that doesn't feel good.
Didn't work.
No.
Did he backhand you or front hand?
It was like
It's like that
not
Key
a
and Peele
full. It was just like
episode.
a
Front
it was a
hand.
front hand. Yeah,
Backhand.
it was like a full swing. I was like, my dad doesn't beat me.
Mine goes in there. I would like to clarify.
Dude, one time in Afghanistan, there was this kid throwing rocks, and we were just sitting there, and we're like, God, this kid's annoying. And this farmer dude, you see him running, and the kid doesn't hear him coming. and he just fucking front hands him so hard that we were in like our Max Pro in its armored vehicle, and we still heard the like wow, and the kid's head hit the dirt first. Like, he almost did like a full front flip from it
For no fucking reason.
because he was throwing rocks at us.
Oh.
And like, what are you gonna do? We're just like, hey, stop, and he wouldn't stop because obviously.
So he's like, I'm gonna fuck
He's
this
like, I
dude
know
up.
I can. And the farmer was like, I think it was his son. He was like, what the fuck? But he didn't say anything. He just sprinted. And
Was he
like
a
the
poppy
kid
farmer?
He had a fucking sprint.
No,
head
I don't know.
start.
He just was the farm guy around
Just
there.
raised the
Yeah.
I forgot what grains, but yeah, he came running and the kid didn't hear him coming. The kid's like laughing, throwing the rock, and then all of a sudden just wow, and he's just yelling at him. The kid's just fucking bawling. I was like,
That's how you parent.
there you
baby.
go. That's
That
some good
instills
For
some
sure.
fucking
good
Yeah.
old fashioned
Yeah.
parenting.
That's
Kid'll
what we
listen.
need.
That kid'll listen.
Yup.
Oh,
Yeah.
He'll never do that again.
Never.
No, he
Never.
will not.
Never.
How did we? Oh, we got there. Wow, we went.
Dude, we got on the chew.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
Lance, rate
That-
yours. Blunt, joint, bong, bowl.
I think we already got through it.
I actually just said blunt, and then we got way off traffic. But yeah.
Because I asked what your favorite
Yeah,
rap was.
and it's just we went down a rabbit hole. But I'd go blunt, joint, bong.
Yeah.
I like smoking. I enjoy
Me
the
too.
process of smoking.
Devo?
I agree with that one. Yeah, that's how
Love
I knew
smoking.
whatever he said. I was pretty much going to go down.
Like
that
the
same road.
bonfire was perfect
Yeah,
for that
it's
yesterday.
so
Yeah,
easy.
it's so
Yeah.
nice.
Would you guys rather? This one seems kind of. Your wife is rich.
goes-
Yeah, your wife is
we-
rich and only does missionary, or your wife is poor and does whatever you want.
Didn't we do this
I
one
think-
already?
Did we?
Dude, my
Yeah.
wife is
No, we
poor.
didn't.
I don't give a fuck if my girl brings home
That's
the
what I'm
bread.
saying. Like,
Poor.
yeah. Let's
Fuck
just
yeah.
let's just enjoy our lives.
I want her to have a job. I want her to fucking make money. Like, okay, that's your money, cool, whatever. But I want to be the breadwinner. I don't give a fuck if she's a breadwinner or not.
Okay, but
Yeah,
it's okay, if she
okay,
makes
okay.
money.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. But like, I don't find that what,
Just making sure that you
dude. I don't find that to be anything in what I look
like
for.
it doesn't make someone more attractive.
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yes,
You
I
don't-
could have worded that a lot better, but
Yeah.
yes, I agree. I agree.
Weird. You almost worded that even more poor.
Just all of a sudden you just see like Spotify send us an email, so we're actually gonna be shutting down your guys' podcast as of this week.
He goes, I go, he just doesn't know how to articulate
Yeah,
it.
We
yeah,
called.
yeah.
We
He agrees. He's just an idiot. No, yeah, so yes, it's just not a thing so obviously you'd rather be with the poor person, have like a really good sex life because that plays into the
Yeah.
relationship for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I said that one seemed kind of easy.
Yeah.
The other one was something about I can't find it here.
Well,
It was
the one with
something
money,
along the
the
same.
one with the money has more money to buy toys. For the sex.
Dude, if a girl's more money on you, I feel like she should have more leverage on you.
For the sex.
We moved right past it. You
so
gotta
funny
find
about
one.
it.
You gotta find one, or the kid's gonna go on a tangent.
She has more money.
This one goes down the same one. This is what I was looking for because they kind of tee off each other. It says married and making a livable income as a household, or single and you're a millionaire the rest of your life.
Oh, dude, I don't know, man.
'Cause that-
I know
'cause
you're
now
gonna
we
answer this
just-
differently than me.
Well, now we.
Like, you don't.
Do you think I'm just a low life piece? He goes millionaire, doesn't want anybody. Fuck him.
no, because like I just know your view, like having kids, starting a family, things like that.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
doesn't
know
mean
you-
I want to be alone.
Yeah, true.
You
Yeah, that
know,
would suck.
Dude, yeah, you gotta pick the
a
household.
millionaire
Do
and
you think-
alone.
Okay, real quick. Do you think you'd find more like actual
I don't
more
want
fulfillment
kids, but
in starting it with a kid, just maybe one kid and and starting a family, or just like rolling in the dough, fucking doing
That's
whatever you
what.
want?
That's what the question is.
Yeah, dude, that's hard. I think I would be
Well,
Family,
Say-
dude.
say
Family,
you choose
family,
like-
dude.
Family.
We're not
You
gonna be
choose
this
the-
age forever.
You choose the family, and then you can
Yeah.
make as much money
When
as
you're
you want.
50 and
Dude,
60,
yeah.
you can't just go out and
Yep, I
find
agree.
women
Dude, they
like
just
that.
had
You're
Shannon
just
Sharp
alone.
on the pivot, and they asked him like his only regret in his career, and he was just like, "Dude, I gave football everything I had,"
Yeah, yeah.
and he's like, "I got all these businesses, you know, I'm on a huge ESPN show," and then he ended it. He was like, "Only regret I have," he's like, "is not having a partner."
Yeah.
he's like now at like 50, and like, dude, Travis Kelce and his brother, and then we're like, dude, like you could still find someone. He's like, but I've like lived my life. He's like to its peak. He's like, and I had no one there with me.
I've heard a lot of
Yeah,
good
that's
men
sad.
tell
Sad,
me that
dude,
like
sad.
I've heard a lot of good men that are very rich and very wealthy that like the money gets old and the tangible shit gets old. You know,
Well, yeah. I mean,
it's like
I don't
can't-
think the money would get old.
I don't think
He's like,
that
what
would
do you
be-
do?
Money,
Yeah,
money,
what do you do
money,
when you have all
money.
your shit? You know, yeah, you can always use it, but like I feel like there's a certain fulfillment in having a family and having a wife, a kid. Motherfucker,
Shut up.
It's just
threw me off
life.
my groove.
Life gets it gets so stressful based around money.
You need
and
people
that's,
in your
that's
support
I
group.
agree.
Yes.
I agree with
right.
that.
And
Yes.
that's the sad part is like that it stresses you out to the point where this question is even an argument. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a bummer that can even be a question
Yeah.
because that's what it's
But
come
dude,
down
the
to.
only like my family knows this with me personally being my friend from like where I'm at now financially to like 2 years ago financially. Like
yeah.
I feel like I was wound and fucking bound 24/7.
Right.
Like, and now I still have stressors, right? Because like we all hold ourselves to a very high standards. Like I know we all do well, but all of us are always like, yeah, but we can get more. We can get more. We can get more. Dude, like, I don't know. I think I was just as happy back then, but like my stress and overall anxiety has
Agreed.
dropped a significant amount. Me
Could
and my
you
dad have those
imagine-
convos.
Could you imagine what it would feel like to hit that point of wealth in which money just you don't
Doesn't matter.
you don't think about it?
And I think those are the people that say,
That
I
is
think there's a very
insane.
fine line to be killing it. And also, like, because I don't know, I think you can still enjoy family and all those factors. You just have to make it a conscious effort, just like
I
anything
think
else.
if you are at that point, like financially, then we figure out who you are, who you actually are as a person. Like, who are
Right.
you really? You have all the funds,
Right.
like, you have all the money. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to choose to be a good person, or are you going to choose to be a
Yeah,
shitbag?
true.
But do
Yeah,
you think
that's a good
like
way
you
of looking
become a
at it.
That's a really
shitbag?
good way of
But do you
looking
think
at
you
it.
become a shitbag in the process
You
of
could.
chasing it?
You
You know
could.
what,
That's
though?
what we're going to. Like,
I was gonna say
but at
because
that point, when you do have all the finances, then you can only change from there, right? So it's like, do you continue being a shitty person?
Yeah.
Probably not, because you have all.
Are you
but I feel
different
like
'cause
in
you
that
were-
pursuit, you are going to like. Oh, I mean, they always say it though. Like in that pursuit, you are going to lose a fair amount of people
Right.
if you really think to get to
But there's a
any super
difference, though.
successful
There's a
standard.
Yeah.
difference between like losing people just from being a dick and losing people just because they didn't. fit.
You're
they're not-
because they
yeah.
don't. Okay, I
I've
see what you're
lost
saying.
people
Yeah,
for
yeah,
not being on
yeah.
the same path as me, and
Yeah.
it was like, yes, I wish them the best, but it was never from like a bad thing that ended up between us.
No.
Right. I know what you're
You
saying.
kind of get numb to it.
I get
though,
what-
when
yeah,
it's
yeah,
climbing that
yeah.
high.
Because it's like if it's you're either coming with me or not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
For sure.
I wanted to be surrounded by people that are fucking growth
And
minded,
that's
good
doing it-
motherfuckers. That's it.
That's doing that from like a good place of heart.
Yeah.
If you're doing,
100%.
if you're losing people because you're being a shitty person,
Purely out of like vanity, chasing money
then
and stuff.
that's-
Yeah.
that's different.
Yeah, 100%.
Damn. I mean that.
What?
Yeah.
Did
that
you
led-
give your answer?
Yeah.
Oh, you did.
I would rather have a family.
Family, yeah, okay.
Because
too.
like we just said,
You're not
You
going to
don't
be
wanna
this age forever. Yeah.
what's the fun of being alone at the age
Yeah.
of 60 with $1 million?
Dude, you know
Nothing.
there's a lot
60
of
looks terrible. Actually, no, it's not. I
There's
can't
a
say that
lot-
because it was
there's
my
Tom
dad's
Cruise
birthday.
on 60.
there's a lot.
I can't say that because it was my dad's 60th.
He looks like
on
shit,
Saturday.
asshole.
I know. I feel terrible for saying that. He's actually killing it at 60. I'm not gonna lie. Absolute
Yeah,
Happy
stallion.
birthday,
but
Lance's dad.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Dad. Yeah.
But still, you're not going. If you're single and a millionaire at 60,
Miserable.
You're not going out
Miserable.
and just like pulling people and
No.
like having.
You're not going out grabbing baddies at 60,
Right.
dude.
No. That's what I'm
Brad Pitt or
saying.
Tom Cruise.
So it might-
God, those
you
dudes
might-
look so gross.
You might be able to fill that void by doing that while you're younger because you're
Agreed.
just firing off. But like the minute you start aging, it's
Yeah.
like and everybody's
And
get
you're
a little bit
free
more
anymore.
humble with everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
and you're just watching everybody around you.
There's something
stop doing
innate
that
in
stuff.
somebody. Like
God,
in-
it's
some people,
terrifying,
some
man.
people want
Sad.
families, some people don't.
fucking
But I feel
dark.
like as a human being, there's something innate in them that's like wants that like creating a life together with somebody else. I feel like it's in a lot. Most
Well, it's because who
people.
wants to just do it all alone?
Yeah.
I feel like in most males, like we have that instinct to provide.
Yes, I agree. But dude, yeah, I 100% agree.
What'd you say?
What?
Zach
Well,
just
yeah,
goes and
but,
throws
like-
one in there. Just goes, I want to provide.
I gotta fucking provide.
Well, that's what- I feel like-
be the man of my household, she better know that I can
Yeah, but that's.
I feel like no. Like,
I think
feel
that's
like,
different from what makes people want to be in a relationship. With
Yeah,
each other, though.
yeah,
Well,
for
no,
sure.
I feel like when
Providing makes you feel good though.
when you
And-
get
yeah, I get that.
older, I feel like you're gonna want that.
You want that
feel
role more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Especially if you haven't provided throughout
say,
your entire
Debo,
life.
I
say,
guess.
I don't
say
want
you
to.
turn.
I don't want to keep giving
Say
and
you
giving.
turn like 35 or something. You're gonna want that? Like I want this like family now. Like something to provide like for like.
That's
people
not
to-
why I want a family.
Yeah, no, I don't want to like
That's what I'm
have
saying.
children just so I can
I
be a
could give
fucking
a shit if I'm
ATM
paying
machine.
for anybody.
I'm not saying that's the. I'm not saying. That,
I was like, yo, my kid's gonna fucking get a job. I ain't doing
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit.
having a
kid
He
for a
should
tax
get-
break,
Yeah,
goddammit.
You're providing for me,
Fucking-
goddammit.
Yeah.
You know whose household you live
100%.
The kid walks up and he goes, "Can I get gas money? Fuck you need it for?"
That's where I'm not connecting with why you are saying it.
No,
but
I'm saying-
everybody
Okay,
has their
that
own
makes sense.
reason.
I'm not saying that's like the main reason. I'm just saying like that's like one
like
of the
I
small
could care if I could be a stay-at-home dad and just be a bodybuilder. Wouldn't that
Baller.
be great?
baller. Yeah.
Baller.
Yeah, I agree.
But she better do more than missionary, like the question asked.
Bingo.
But that would be nice,
Yeah.
you know. Like I don't care about providing, but I still wouldn't want to be alone going through the journey.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
100% agree with that.
like it's nice. Like once you get to a certain age, you kind of want that person
Yeah.
to like enjoy those moments with.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
No, that's good. That was a good question. Whoever asked that, that was a solid question.
Great
Yeah.
question.
That was really good.
We went
Moving
into
on.
it.
What do you guys? Well, do you guys want to go into more of these, or do we have?
There's some on the post that we.
Yeah.
had.
Okay, let's pull.
Oh,
that.
yeah, pull that one up. There's one on there that we talked about earlier. I
Pull
want
the-
to talk about.
Yeah. So let's go through this, guys. So I'm gonna read it for I don't know how to say the last name for Zach though, the third Zach, so not these Zachs. Hey boys, I've been running TRT for about 8 months now. Since starting, my body weight has gone from 185 to 190ish to currently 214. No matter what I try, calorie deficit, longer cardio, 5 days a week of training, at least 60 minutes, I cannot get back to my previous weight, not even below 205. Going on. Yes, my strength was massively increased in the gym. However, I feel I personally look like a marshmallow that got too near to a fire for the first time. Hot,
That's funny.
sloppy mess. I had a conversation with my doctor at my last appointment, and blood draw, he said water weight is common. Well, 8 months seems excessive, and I'm in need of help. I've tried finding recommendations elsewhere. However, it seems like I'm the only one in this island. My anxiety and depression are increasing. Sorry to hear that. And my self-esteem diminishes drastically.
Wow.
Any help would be greatly appreciated. Nick, it's great to see you progressing, which I would have talked about more while working out in Eagle River at Tone Zone.
Thanks, brother.
But anyways, so basically he needs help. Get a coach.
Yeah. What I was like hearing throughout that, man, is just like, so a calorie deficit and cardio, bro, like those things are always going to be a staple of losing weight. I don't know if it's maybe you're just not in as steep of a deficit enough. I don't know if there's thyroid stuff going on, because there could be a huge, like, you know, it's still difficult to lose weight if you have a down-regulated thyroid. You know, maybe you put on too much muscle or too much fat in the time period that you were on TRT.
Yeah.
You know, and in that time period, man, a lot of people, once they have the taste of something exogenous coming in, they pull their natty card, or even if it's just a little bit of TRT dose, they go off the rails on their diet. And and that's happened, dude.
Yeah, it's
you know?
because you also have that like idea of I'm Superman now.
I'm
just
dependent
gonna
on
burn.
an external source. That's going to make me progress. I've been through I did my first cycle. I did the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, for the first 10 weeks, I completely fucked off. Didn't gain a single pound of muscle.
Yeah.
You know, so I feel like a lot of it has to come down to like, one, dude, ask yourself the question of like, okay, did I fuck up on my end? Take some self accountability.
Yep.
You know, be like, okay, was I in a deficit for 2 days and I just didn't lose weight in 2 days? You know, and I was like, oh, okay, deficit doesn't work. Deficits take a long time.
Right.
You know, that's why we do a 25, 26, 28 week prep for people. And I'm not trying to make this about prep now, but like, you know, first accountability, hold yourself accountable, have some, you know, acknowledge maybe where you went wrong with things. Are you actually taking a TRT dose? Maybe a TRT dose, I don't want like 100 to 150, 200 a week. Maybe you're taking more than that is an actual dose that your doctor told you to take, you know, because if your anxiety and your depression and your self-image is going down, you know, like your drugs might be too high.
Yeah.
I would
What do you
consider
say?
your lifestyle too. Like, what do you do for work? Are you sitting down all day? Are we stressed all the time? Are we
Right.
Are we actually eating the proper food?
There's so many
Agreed.
things to look at that question is almost hard. It's
Like,
too hard to answer
Are
just
you
off
sleeping?
those
Yeah.
Like, are you sleeping enough? Are
Yeah.
you-
off those facts alone. Like just what
There's
we
just
were given.
such a
There's
large
so many
answer.
things
Such a large answer.
I think
they could point at.
you have a very good point there. No, continue. Keep talking.
Sorry, sir.
But
I apologize.
Sorry, Batman.
It won't happen again.
when I get mad, my Batman voice comes out.
Yeah, that did come out. Okay, continue.
I'm just kidding.
Talking about like lifestyle.
Yeah. But yeah, I would just look at your lifestyle and figure out if you're in a good spot. Like, are you sitting down all day at work? Are you being an actual slob with your diet? Are you just eating Qdoba? Are you just like saying that you're eating good, but you're really not? Like, all these different things come into play. So Yeah.
The
And
bottom line, though, is just like get a coach, get someone to
Yeah.
bounce it off of that can look at it from an outside point
Yeah,
of
you
view.
know that
100%.
takes
'Cause-
so much more work off of your shoulders.
there's-
That way, you're not
you
paying
guys-
attention to like everything. Like
You
you
guys
can
just-
have someone doing that for you.
Went through
Yes.
800 variables between the two of you.
Yes.
Like, and that's what a coach needs to
And
do.
those are things that
because
a
there's
lot
so
of
many
common-
different things that
people
could
don't
be
think about
happening.
that,
Right?
You know, and I think too, man, is just like with this guy's certain scenario and situation. You know, it's like people tend to always overlook the importance of everything else besides diet and besides drugs and besides TRT and hormones and shit like that. Is people don't look at their stress. They don't manage their stress. They go to bed super stressed and anxious. They have a terrible job they fucking hate, you know? And like, I get it. But like those things are why you need to be educated. That's why you need to have a coach. And like there's a reason why fucking, you know, drugs aren't the answer to everything, because those life things are never going to go away. Your stress variables in your own life, your stress mitigation, your sleep, those things are always going to be consistent, and you'll always progress if you optimize those. And like, dude, that's why it's like, that's why, man, like Devo, you said, that's why you get a coach. You can, and a lot of your self-image issues could be coming from you realizing like, damn, I'm on this stuff as a hormone replacement therapy. I'm doing this, this, and this, and I'm still not looking good. Wow. Like imagine if you didn't have those variables in your head and you're like, okay, like I'm trying to manage everything. I'm trying to do
Way
this
less
all
stress,
myself.
way less stress.
If you just, all you had to do was execute, and you had to invest your time, your focus, your effort into somebody just doing everything for you, and then you just grow each and every week mentally and then physically. Because if you can mentally become elite, you'll physically become elite after it. 100%. Every person can do that.
I don't think people actually understand how much it really helps to just have someone like slide you a piece of paper, say,
it
look
means the
at it,
world.
and just like do that.
Yeah.
And I guarantee, because we all know this, right? Like we have clients that every single week we are seeing progression.
Yeah.
And then we have clients that every month we have to have a discussion about what needs to be focused on, what needs to be executed, but it's always this, what's the plan? What's the plan? It's like, we can't really do anything to the plan until we actually see like some serious consistency on all aspects. And you know when it's there and when it's not.
Agreed.
Like there can be like back and forth, but it's like, okay, come on. Like we know when someone's executing.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
You can see it visually.
Yeah.
It's very
I agree with
adherent.
that.
It's very adherent.
But anyway, I mean, that was a great question. I'm going to reach out to, what is his name, Zach?
Yep.
I'll reach out to you, brother. I'll send you a message. We'll talk about it. But yeah, want to have another question from the post?
Yeah. I was gonna say. Oh, so Jaden. We'll end here.
Oh, shit,
This
good
will
one.
be the last one. Jaden was asking about nerves on stage for first time showers, and for everybody, Jaden Zach's client, who's going to be going on in October. For,
22 weeks, baby.
for bikini.
Yep.
But she wants to know how to shake those nerves.
I think the worst.
And-
I think the nerves are worst, like when you're prepping.
The day of's easy.
Yeah, it's super easy.
It's too
as
late.
long as you get a good night's sleep and you just sleep through the night, not up all night thinking about the show. The day is going to go by so much easier.
A lot of magnesium that night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Get
just-
the calm. Get the.
Yep.
Oh,
just
yeah.
Maybe.
Pass the fuck out.
Yeah.
Smoke a little bit.
Yeah. a little hit.
Smoke a little
Yeah.
bit.
Herb. Hit a little bit of herb. And then
Make
go
sure
to
you get
bed.
put down that night.
Yeah.
So that,
But yeah, but I honestly don't think there should be any nerves like when you're getting ready for show day, as long as you're doing everything you're supposed to do, like going over your posing daily, not missing a meal, getting your sleep in, training hard,
And you
listening,
understand-
listening to your coach. Like
Right.
if you do all those things while you're in a prep, the nerves will subside.
Very well
very
said.
quickly.
Absolutely.
yeah. So like the day, if you're prepped right and you had the size going into it, the day of, you wake up like
You're excited. Like,
You're shredded. You're like, let's get on
We
stage.
talked about it. It's game day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the nerves I would have if I got on stage and I knew there was many points within my prep. I didn't listen to Cam here. I didn't listen to Cam here. I didn't do this. I didn't do that, because I'm going to get on stage and be like, wow, I wonder if I would have a better outcome, or if I would be less nervous if I actually did the non-negotiables.
The way you do that too is just live in the moment.
Yeah.
Instead of thinking future all the time.
Yes.
If you're constantly thinking about like that actual show day and not just living week by week, and then on that day of living moment by moment.
Yes.
And you're freaking out about finals and your routine. You just got to live each
If you
moment
have-
in that moment, because and be like, I'm going to be the best right now. So like that's like why walking on stage, you just throw the hand up, get excited, smile,
Right.
point at someone in the crowd. I don't know, do something.
Exactly.
Like, act like you're supposed to be
Yeah.
there.
Like if you have a good coach, like they will walk you through like the entire day. Like
Mm-hmm.
you should be like communicating with your coach nonstop. So
100%.
I think that also takes the nerves off of
Right,
like, the
you're there with a
athlete.
you feel like it's an individual sport,
Yes.
but you have a squad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like
you
in
have your
that-
support
A really good
system,
support- yeah, exactly.
System,
Right.
your coach.
I mean, we
your-
were all 4 in Florida too. Like
Yeah,
for
yeah,
nationals.
That's
That
kind of
was
wild.
awesome.
Yeah, that was a
It was
blast.
crazy.
I
It was
love
like a
that.
camp. Like
Oh, it was
everybody
Yeah.
was
so fun. It was
Yeah.
getting up,
a little
eating
posse
meals,
here.
and
Dude,
yeah.
that was so much fun.
It
I
was
missed
so
that.
fun.
Yeah, that was a
That's
blast.
what's gonna happen.
Still
for
can't
all
believe
of
we
our
didn't go to
shows.
Harry Potter
Yeah.
World. Still can't believe
Dude,
that.
we
though.
wouldn't
Yeah.
have made it.
Yeah,
Those
I know.
cookies.
Those
Oh,
cookies.
what are those
That
called?
slapped.
What's it called?
Gideon's?
Gideon's.
Those cookies were wild.
Cake, dude.
Oh,
Remember
the cake was
Like
nuts.
after we ate like one hole, I'd feel awful in the middle of the night, and I'd like sneak out of my room at like 3 a.m, see my box, and just be like, oh, I guess a little bit more.
What the
Just
fuck
take a couple
up?
Dude,
bites.
I murdered like all 4 of mine before we left.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
so
I
good.
just
I
kept.
brought mine back to fucking
No,
Wisconsin.
I
was
planned
eating for
on
like a
giving
week.
my mom
Yeah, me
one
too.
because I told her about it, and I was like, I'm gonna break.
I'm the same way as Devo. I'll like cut it into like quarters and maybe halves, and I'll be like,
And
okay,
just-
I'm gonna have this one.
I'm a
right
little
now.
more barbaric. I just reach in and I have it like wrapped like a sandwich, and I would just like leave it in the box. I just reach in, take one bite, put it back in the box, slide
Yeah,
it
yeah,
back in
yeah.
the fridge. Like,
Oh, those probably hit different because you just got done competing.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
we tasted cookies, but he probably tasted fucking
Heaven.
there's
Oh,
a little bit of God in those cookies.
dude, that was a fun ass time.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, that whole week was a blast, though.
Yeah, it was.
And that's what gets rid of those nerves, though, is going back to the original question.
Just
is
having
like,
people around you.
have a good support system.
Yeah.
When they're there, it's all,
Yeah.
hyping you up. It's like it's
Do
go
it,
time.
do it for the right reasons.
even
do
like
it because
with-
you
And if
love
you're
it.
doing it for the right reasons, if you understand you're there just to be the best physique you can be at that moment, it kind of takes it away. Because if you're going there for the wrong reasons, like,
Agreed.
I need to win this show for clout, or I
Yeah.
need this or that,
like even with Lance, like and Nick, like I'm sure like they were communicating nonstop. So he
The day of, I blew up
yeah,
his fucking
like,
phone.
So he
As
on
you
his
should, as you
end-
should.
On his end, he felt more comfortable because he had his coach helping him. Even
And
though
that's how
they
you
weren't-
should be, though, because like even as an athlete, from my perspective, like Nick wouldn't text me for like an hour because he knew like we just ate, send me a pictures in an
Yeah.
hour. And
Yep.
in that hour, I'd be like, oh god, I haven't heard from him.
yeah.
Hey, are we gonna lose? You should be eager for that feedback. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
agree.
should want to
he'd
know
be
the
like,
game
set
plan.
your phone down. Don't contact me until 2, and I would be like, that's 2 hours from
Dude, I
now.
kind of miss those conversations between you and me.
Yeah, but
I remember that shit. But dude, it's like doing it for the right reasons too, man. Just like I prep everybody to win. When I get on stage, I'm there to fucking win, but I'm not there to win for the people in the crowd's validation. I'm not there for fucking social media. So it's like if I just want to win for me and for my coach, that takes so much stress off me because I have nobody to impress. Obviously, people want to want to see you win, but I'm not doing it for fucking anybody else. I'm not doing it for my family. I'm not doing it to show other people what I can do. Yeah, it feels good being a part of 1% of people that could even accomplishment. Yeah,
Right.
cool. But like doing it for yourself, knowing like, yo, I'm winning at a lot of things in life. This is another thing I'm adding on top of it, and I'm tackling this. Fuck, that's a lot of stress taken off.
right,
A lot of nervousness.
And for Jaden too, specifically, she's got Zach. I mean,
Yeah,
easy.
between you three, you guys have like a different standard. I feel like I don't know.
Well,
And
I
this
think
is
it's
Go into
because-
that. Go into
this
that. What
is-
do you mean?
This is me being biased, obviously, because I'm friends with you guys.
Go into
too.
this. I wanna hear
But
this.
I feel like you three have a different standard for what's stage ready and what a person should look like going
Absolutely.
on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
You
And-
wanted to hear that, didn't you?
Yeah, I knew it, but I'm gonna hype you guys up. I'll stroke you guys off a little bit. Here we go,
Thanks,
everybody.
buddy.
Everybody get hard. But seriously,
Everybody gather around in a circle. Let's go.
but seriously, I feel like you guys, and like I said, it's probably biased, but like I feel like you guys have a different standard, so she can kind of sit back and realize, like,
Agreed.
I think
she's
our
got
results,
you
our
prepping
results,
her.
all of
I
our
mean,
results,
look
like,
what
kinda
you
stand for that. You
and
know?
Yeah.
and you having like a very successful female client too.
Facts.
Like especially Jaden should feel good knowing that like
Agreed.
you put Ashlyn up there like.
Yeah.
Agreed.
She was
Yeah.
peeled in those
She was
back shots.
peeled.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
for
back
sure.
shots were
Agreed.
So that's
wild.
like it's even more reason to be like,
Well,
yeah,
I
we're gonna
honestly,
be good.
man, like I can say that
Just
I am
follow the
I'm a
plan.
much better coach than I was then.
100%.
So-
Yeah, you are.
And it's just their job to follow the plan. That's all. You
Yeah.
shouldn't be nervous if you followed it to a T.
And I think a lot of like what you just said about our standards of what somebody looks like, like I'm lean versus stage lean. I think a lot of that comes down to like, if our athletes, like they're only as good as us as coaches, but I'm only as good as them. So if they're if they have trouble listening, if they have trouble doing this, and that, and adhering to everything, they're not going to show up the best. And I can't let that reflect my work.
And
You know
you
what I'm
guys-
saying? So like, it's like I take it so seriously, and I know you do too, where it's like we're instilling that winning mindset, that winning culture, that nothing should slide. You fucking do everything.
Why
to the
would
best of your
you want to
ability.
win? Yeah,
exactly. And I do that with my Gen Pop people. I do that with health athletes, and I think that is one of the biggest standards that separates us as coaches. Agreed? Because like a lot of coaches would be like, oh, you're paying me $300 a month. I'm going to put you on stage. When you look 12 weeks out, you're like, oh yeah, you're good. Like,
a lot of coaches,
what the fuck?
A lot of coaches don't give a fuck.
You guys
No, a lot of coaches don't
Dude,
give a
I've
shit.
lost a chunk of clients telling them like
That you need to grow.
I've lost at least 6 to 7 clients, and like we've talked about it a ton.
Yes.
Where like they'll be like, "Well, I want to do this show," and I'm like, "Well, like, just trust me when I say this. We're gonna win a show." But not specifically that one.
working out
And
with
I'm
that person.
and I'm gonna find out right here and right now how long term you're really dedicated to this.
Absolutely.
By the moment you answer with that response. The moment you're like, I'm out, I don't want to fucking work with you, I'm gonna go with someone else. I'm like, so you're essentially doing this one show, and there's probably a huge question mark if you'll even get there,
So-
and your future after that.
You have you have to look for athletes that are willing to set their ego
Absolutely.
Aside.
When you have someone who's like, I want to prep now, and you're like, okay, well, I don't think we're ready right now, but let's do it in the future. And they're like, no, fuck you, and leave. That's usually that ego saying, like,
For sure.
Who is he
For
to
sure.
tell me I'm
For
not
sure.
ready right now?
I don't
Like,
want to coach that person then.
No,
that's what I'm
dude.
saying. You guys don't need that person
No.
on your team then, because you know they're just not going to probably listen.
And they're not in that. Yes, they may say they want to win, but if they truly want to win in the long term, they're going to listen. Oh shit, this person knows better than me.
Right.
He sees something different. Damn, I need to grow. Okay,
All three of you guys
make
have,
it egotistical.
Dude, I was gonna
fucking
say, yeah.
sacrifice and quit being such a fucking bitch about things.
all three of
like,
you guys
people
have
need to
prepped
stop.
a pretty unique group too, which gives you guys a wide variety and kind of shows you off a little bit. Like
Yeah.
you with Ashlyn, you've had like multiple dudes you've put on stage just peeled.
Yeah.
You just put a natty guy on stage, which is
Peeled.
even harder. You know, like you can't use any fun stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish that
You-
was
You're
natural.
using him buying and coffee. You know, like,
Yeah.
So you guys have had like. You've showed you can do it across all boards now.
Yeah.
And you guys are like a shared mind.
Yeah.
You're a hive mind. So when someone
It's
gets,
so helpful,
So when
too.
someone works under one of you three, you're not
You're getting
you're
all.
not getting just Zach. You're getting Zach,
damn
Nick,
good
and Lance.
price, too.
If you
Bro,
get Nick, you're getting Zach.
The
and
amount of
Lance.
shit that we all help each other
You guys
with,
share
Yeah.
so much.
bro.
between
Our
each
coach
other.
does it with you and me. Okay, like you help me, I help you.
So you're
I
getting
help you,
camera
yeah.
cheeks.
bro.
You're getting Nick. You're getting
You're getting
Zach,
Matt
you're getting
Jansen.
Lance, you're getting Matt Jansen.
Literally,
Like when you get like that's what you guys have to flex. You know, like when you get one of you guys, you get like 18
trio.
tiers.
You know
of
what also I
coaches.
think
I was actually going to touch on that at one point. Like when you're deciding on whoever your coach is going to be, obviously, like wherever that may be, right? Like look at that branch. Like look
Who
at
are they working on?
yeah,
Who's
look
above
at that
them?
support
Absolutely.
system. Like look at who is working through
Because
who.
no one's really in it alone.
no.
no.
And you
Unless
want to
you're
make sure
dancing.
that like the resume fits, and you think that alone would kind of kick that ego out. On the topic that we were
Yes.
talking about back is the fact that like we're not saying these things to set you guys back. We're not saying these things because we don't want to prep you guys. It's a fucking blast for us. Like
Yes.
we're getting to fulfill and do something that we all love, and it's so cool
the
that we
most
all get
fun
to have.
part.
It's an absolute blast. But like the reason we all are sending people out with overalls and like runner ups at like nice like reputable shows
At our age.
is because we know what's gonna take for you to get to that spot. So just please trust what we're telling
Yes,
you.
dude.
So
It's
only
like
say you might not be ready now.
We're not
It doesn't
saying that
mean
to
you'll
fuck
never
you
be
over.
ready. It means
Yeah.
just right now we need
I
to
agree.
grow a little bit more.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm gonna check this camera. We got this is a fire ass topic right
Well,
now.
That, but we should also probably kind of wrap it up.
We're
here,
at like
so-
the 2 hour
Okay.
mark.
I'll take
Yeah.
it. Okay,
Oh,
all right.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn,
So,
that's crazy.
Well, we're
so
gonna cut
I,
all
that's
that.
why I said.
Yeah, yeah.
that's why
I didn't
said
realize that, yeah.
Jaden's question would be the last one. So
For sure.
Basically, she's going to be good to go.
100%.
Don't worry
Don't
about
worry
it.
about
Just
Jaden.
follow the plan.
You're gonna win.
Get on stage. You're
You're
gonna
good.
win.
Have fun.
Got this, Jaden.
So around the
Just
table,
worry about Brooke.
let's do some final thoughts. I'll start it off. So we talked Batman versus Ironman, so we got to get the people's thoughts on that.
Yep.
We talked about a lot about phone notes. We talked about all these questions. You guys keep sending in these questions.
Great questions. Keep doing it,
Thank you
guys.
for following
This is awesome.
along.
If
Yeah,
there's
just-
anything that you guys think that we can do better too, feel free.
Yeah, I was
to-
gonna
If it's
say
with
the
lighting,
feedback.
if it's if, like
So-
we may not take it into consideration.
right now we are.
we might say fuck off.
We might tell you no, fuck that, but we might take it into consideration if we
Wanted to
think
put
it's
that out
actually a
there.
good point.
Unless your name is Fuad Abiyad, your opinion does not matter.
We're totally reading them.
So follow us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Spotify, follow us on SoundCloud.
Absolutely.
Like all the episodes, comment on the episodes, send us any feedback on Instagram. Lance, what do you got for a final thought?
Really appreciate it if you made it to the end of an hour 49 episode. So thanks
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah.
still listening.
Give us feedback on that. Do you guys like the longer episodes or the shorter
An
episodes?
hour long.
Curious.
Yeah, 100%.
It's crazy how we caught more heat though with this one towards
Yeah.
the end. Yeah.
Nick,
Dude, I know we picked
final
up.
thoughts?
Yeah, that was overall a really good podcast. Let us know if you guys really like us talking about more so. Like I like how we have just diverse like topics that we cover,
Right.
not just fitness, not just bodybuilding.
Right.
If you guys want to see just a podcast where we cover bodybuilding topics, let us know. And that might be just like 3 topics that of your guys' choice, things that you guys want to learn about. We can make a small podcast about it. But overall, we're going to keep doing what we're doing right now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But if you guys want to see something slightly different, like a different variation of the show apart from this on the same platform, let us know.
Yeah, that was
Zach.
very, very well said.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you
Don't leave 'em
everyone
hanging.
for
I didn't think we'd get this far. Oh shit!
Good job, boys.
All right, good final thoughts, everybody. Zach, you got anything for the people?
no, just thank you for tuning
Wrap.
in. Thank you for supporting us, and yeah,
That's all we got. You're all
now.
done.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
We're out of
See you
here,
guys
people.
next time.
See ya.
see you next Sunday.
Code Nick 10 Hostile.